man, I'm so glad they've been able to bring this guys to you. Wow.
So there you see Rion and Zadi, 5th place. Another crowd favorite.
Zadi Raven. My man loves him some ice cream. He about to go get some Baskin Robbins after this.
And of course, Nage, no stranger to these top 8s.
The Doctor.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Your top 3, we're going to kick it over to the stage. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, I'm Ryan Hunter, joined by Majin Obama. Stick around for a lot more Final Sunday here for Evolution 2018.
Be good, guys.
Real quick, guys, just to let you guys know, I'm not going to be talking too much throughout all this. I'm actually editing some videos, so I figured that while I'm editing some videos, I can throw on EVO for you guys for Super Smash Bros. Melee. I'm only going to do Super Smash Bros. Melee. I'm not going to do the games after that. I'm just going to go ahead and get this editing done. Your boy has to clean the house on Sunday. I got to finish cleaning the house, but I wanted to get you guys a video. Maybe I can get it done before 1 o'clock my time. Get you guys a video. You guys can watch some Melee in the meantime while I finish my video, and then I'll go off air after that for Sunday's content. So you guys will have this to watch, and you guys will have my video that I'll be doing. So plenty of content. Your boy does not take days off. Your boy does not take days off. So welcome. This is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Super Smash Bros. Melee is coming up pretty soon here. They just finished up with Guilty Gear. Melee is coming up. We're gonna have a great top 8, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you're new to the competitive scene, and you can look at Melee. Melee is a very amazing game. It's a lot of fun. You guys are gonna see some awesome players today do some crazy stuff that you've probably never seen in Melee. If this is your first time watching a Melee EVO, you're going to see some crazy stuff, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So like I said, I'm not going to be talking too much or reacting too much to all of this. I'm just going to be editing, and you guys can watch. I mean, I might make a comment here or there, but you know, I'm really just going to be editing. My mic is going to be muted for a lot of it, and you guys can just watch. And I'll be interacting with you guys through the chat, because I don't want my mouse clicks and all my typing and everything that I'm doing for my editing to catch on the camera. So my mic will be muted for most of it, but I might unmute just to say something real quick or something like that. So he said Guilty Gear people were constantly talking trash about Smash Brothers. Dude, the amount of people who even buy Guilty Gear is like less than like 20,000 people. So that's really nobody that was talking trash. Guilty Gear sells so less. It doesn't. I mean, I think they have more fans that talk about the game than people who actually buy it. So I wouldn't really worry about anything that Guilty Gear fans have to say. Guilty Gear is sick. Smash Brothers is sick. They're salty as hell because their game is literally non-existent outside of in terms of sales. So it's okay. Don't get they're really actually salty because their game sells like no copies. So don't worry about what Guilty Gear fans have to say. Trust me. that game hasn't sold more than 30,000 copies in like a decade. So yeah, there's barely any Guilty Gear fans out there. So yeah, don't need to worry about them. Nobody needs to worry about. Don't worry about Guilty Gear fans. It's like ants talking. You know, you can crush them before they even have anything really to say back. They're just kind of salty, which is understandable. I mean, when you release a game and it sells 4 copies, you know, and one of them's the developer, one of them's your sister, the developer's sister, a couple other games, and yeah, I can see why some of them get mad, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. Is starting up. I'll wait till the actual thing starts up, and then I'll mute my mic. Hold on, let me close this door real quick. There we go. That leak, Animal Crossing with Bandai, I haven't heard anything like that, and I doubt that's even true. That's silly. Nintendo has a big Animal Crossing team that makes games. Bandai Namco is not making Animal Crossing. That's silly. That is silly. All right, let me go ahead and get this. You guys go ahead and refresh your stream once I optimized it for you guys. So go ahead and refresh your stream. You'll get a better experience if you do so. Let's see here. Let me put this. Well, no, I have to watch on that screen. Let me open up this. All right, and this can just kind of minimize. I don't need that. All right, guys. So like I said, I'm going to be editing. If you just came in, I'm going to be editing. Not going to be talking much. I'm not going to be like reacting to everything. I'll be watching, but I'm going to be editing for you guys because I have a video that I'm working on, Sunday update. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing on these Saturdays and Sundays, guys. You guys are going to get Sunday, not PE news, like the formal, like with the green screen and all that stuff, but just update videos, good editing. It's not going to be bad editing. If you watch my video on My Hero yesterday, you'll see the type of editing that I'm talking about. So going to be good editing, but nothing that's going to take like forever all day for the video. And like I said, usually Sunday and Saturday, the updates are, there's not too big of news. So I don't need to necessarily, you know, kind of do more. But Monday through Friday, you'll get the PE news. So yeah. Let's see here. What is this? Okay, yeah, they're still doing Guilty Gear stuff, guys. So I'll unmute it once we get to Smash Brothers. Till then. So let's see here. I think I want my editing on this side. Yeah, I think I want my editing on this side. You ready for some wombo combos? Wombo combo. Wombo combo? Wombo combomus? Hold up. How's the volume, guys? Can you guys hear it?
Over the span of a year, from fall 2018 to fall 2019, qualifiers will be held at major tournaments all over the world. North and Latin America, Europe, Japan.
Yeah, it's kind of low, huh? Yeah, I don't know why it's low. Let me see.
All the qualifiers will clash at the final battleground. Arc Revo America 2019 to be held in the fall. Over $100,000 US total in cash prizes. This year's titles: Blaze Blue.
I don't know why it's low.
Fiction. Guilty Gear Xrd Red 2. Blaze Blue Crosstown Battle. Who will triumph above all and emerge victorious?
Having a bad day? Just come relax, man. Relax and come chill with us, dude. We'll hear it for you.
Hello everyone, this is Minoru Kidok, President of Arc System Works. 皆さんこんにちは、アークシステムワークスの木戸岡です。おみとさんおめでとうございます。そしてファイナリストの皆さん、本当にいい戦いをありがとうございました。
Congratulations, Omito, and all the top 8 finalists. Thank you so much for an amazing match.
今見ていただきましたように、アークシステムワークスでは今年秋からワールドツアーを来年の秋に向けて開催いたします。
As you guys just saw, we are going to be doing a world tour starting this fall all the way to next fall.
世界の著名なゲーム大会と協力いたしまして、その優勝者を来年の秋開催のワールドツアーファイナルアークレボアメリカにご招待させていただきます。
So we have worked with a lot of different events around the world, got their support, got their sponsorship, and then the winners are going to be invited to Arc Rev America in 2019 in LA.
その先駆けとして、今年11月東京でアークレボ、ジャパン2019を開催を決定いたしました。
And the first event will be Arc Revo Japan this November in Tokyo.
アークシステムワークスでは今後も、皆さんの、楽しんでもらえるような格闘ゲームを作り続け、またこのような大会あるいはイベントを開催し続けてまいりますので、応援をよろしくお願いします。
ARC will continue to be making fighting games so we can go to events just like this one with all your guys' warm support.
そして最後に今日残念ながらギルティギアゼネラルディレクターの石渡がここに来れませんが、今後もギルティギアの新作を作り続けますので、まだ今日はお見せすることができませんが、もう少しお待ちください。
And unfortunately, Daisuke could not join us this year at EVO, but he is working really, really hard right now at the office on something Guilty Gear. So stay tuned.
アークシステムワークスは根性で頑張ります。よろしくお願いします。
Guts! Arc System Works is guts, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Nissan Cup Noodles? Not Cup Noodles. Nissan Cup Noodles. Not Cup Noodles. Nissan Cup Noodles? Definitely not Cup Noodles. The one, the only, the original. Nissan Cup Noodles. I'm just warming up.
顔を合わせた時に仲良くできる、そういうチームの方が自分好みだなという気はします。
Like a group of people that have been playing for a long time. There's a lot of history.
对我来说 Saiken Beast 是一个非常特别的战队，みんな仲良くいこうみたいな感じで、ファミリーっていう感じするじゃない。
It's a good feeling. I feel very honored. It's an honor to be on this team with everybody.
Saturday, August 11th, Body Count Fighting returns with a series of exhibition matches in Dragon Ball Fighters, Street Fighter V, and Tekken 7.
There was never going to be a character reveal in the first place, guys. So you can't be taking rumors like, oh, no character reveal? There was never going to be one in the first place. I mean, rumors are rumors. That doesn't mean it's going to be true or it's going to happen. So yeah.
Smug is on vacation with the championship belt. 8 of the best players in Street Fighter V will enter the ring to prove they should be the next BCF title contender. Who will win? Watch Body Count Fighting 7 on Saturday, August 11th on twitch.tv/BC Fighting at 5 p.m. Pacific to find out.
Oh yeah, by the way, real quick guys, this is just ads, so we don't have to necessarily hear about this all the time. But listen guys, Smash 4 was a disgrace. This game went out. Some of you guys were asking what happened with Smash 4 last night. Let me explain the situation to you guys. So essentially, people don't like Bayonetta as a character in the game because they feel that she's broken. So whatever. So a lot of the guys who have been using Bayonetta have been doing really well. Ever since Bayonetta came out, a lot of players who picked up Bayonetta did substantially better than they did beforehand. Like, way better. As in, like, we're not talking like a couple spots. We're talking like from nobody really knowing who they are unless you're hardcore into the community to top 10 players in the world, you know, or top 20 players in the world before when they weren't anywhere near top 20 or top 10 players. So a lot of people think that Bayonetta carries players. So essentially with this year's EVO, we had 3 Bayonetta players in the top 8 on the winner's side. So that means essentially they're winning everything. Like these 3 guys were just bopping everybody. And at the end, so basically they get a lot of hate, you know, these kids that use Bayonetta. And they went to the finals because people were booing, people were hating on them throughout the whole time. So then when 2 of the Bayonetta players met in the finals, it was Lima, who's from Texas. He's a kid. And Captain Zach is from Georgia. These are both kids. They're under 18 years old. Both of these guys are kids. They decided that they were going to mess with the crowd and mess with people. And for like 2 minutes, all they did was like hold down and charge B, you know, and like just like troll the crowd essentially. So people got pissed and started really booing. People started walking out, and they actually stalled so much. This is the first time that I've ever seen this, but one of the staff members from EVO had to go on the stage and tell them, you guys have to play. So I have, in all of my years watching EVO, I have never seen that happen, you know? And when you see something like that, it looks horrible for Smash Brothers and the FGC when you have to have a representative go on stage and tell you guys have to play. I've never seen that before. So that caused a whole big controversy, and now it's blown up on Twitter. But personally, me, I'm not going to hate on the kids because they're kids, you know? So I'm not, and I learned my lesson when I talked about MK Leo and what he said. Everyone was, even though I said something, I thought it was fair. People trashed that video. So I'll never talk about kids again in a way that's even perceived as negative. What I'm saying is that the whole situation was a disgrace. Not that they're disgraces, because they're very good players. Even without Bayonetta, they're probably good players. They can probably beat me even not using Bayonetta. But at the same time, at the biggest stage, when you have a Saturday show and you have people watching and you're out here doing that, that's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to that. Not them, not the kids, okay? And I realize that kids make mistakes, but that was a disgrace. It's not even about them. It's not about them being friends so they mess around. It's not about it. You don't, even if you're friends, you don't do that on the, you don't, to the point to where a staff member has to come out and tell you to play. I can understand doing taunts at the beginning, dancing like for 10, 15, 20, 30. We've seen it before, right? Salem and other guys, they've done that before where they do a couple dances. But for 2 minutes, charging B to where somebody has to come out and tell you that goes beyond messing around, Hollow. That goes beyond messing around. That goes beyond messing around. There's never been a point to where somebody's had to come out and tell them to play. That goes beyond that. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. Overpowered characters aren't anything new in games. I'm not blaming Bayonetta as a character. I'm saying what they did what that moment was a disgrace, and a Smash 4 to go out on a whimper. You know, that's not what you want to show. No matter how you try to damage control it or try to say, oh, well Sakurai's fault for this, or you know, it doesn't matter. That right there, that display, what happened to the point to where somebody has to go out there and tell them to play, that's a competitive disgrace, which they both apologize for, by the way. They both apologize for that. So they realize what they probably shouldn't have done what they did, you know, so they did realize that. So it's not about, I'm not mad at Bayonetta, the character itself. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at the kids because they're kids. What I'm upset with is just how we all got in this situation, you know. And rip this joint. I already said that. I don't know if you just joined in. I already said that, yes, they were being harassed. They've been being harassed, and I'm not doing that. I'm not harassing them because they're kids, and the harassment that they've received for simply using a character is silly, is dumb and silly. But to go on stage and to charge to where a staff member needs to come out and tell you to play, that is a problem. That is obviously a problem. Picking Bayonetta is not a problem. Doing that is a little bit of a problem, which they both realized. So that was the big problem there. But like I said, it is what it is. They're kids, so they're gonna do stuff that kids do. So I'm not mad at them. But that was a Smash 4. Obviously, you know, it's fitting that it goes out on that note because it's not like people came there to play anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's not like people were motivated. PGR was already up. The rankings were already up. It's already done. This is a meaningless event. First place barely gets any money. It's not like you're gonna get a ton of money, you know, if you win anyway. You know, there's not any pot bonuses. I'm not even sure if Nintendo was sponsoring this year. So it's not like it's not like there was a lot on the line for players. I mean, MK Leo got chicken pox, so MK Leo wasn't even there. You know, Zero obviously isn't there. There was a number of top players that didn't play in EVO, that didn't go. because it didn't count for PGR, and it's too expensive. Staying in Las Vegas is expensive. It's expensive for that 3-day weekend. So yeah, essentially what happened. It's it's Smash 4 is definitely dead. It's definitely dead. It's 100%. After that display, it was dead. I didn't even watch. I watched it on replay, but once Neotono lost, I stopped watching. But yeah, Smash 4 is super dead at this point. The community's still alive. People are still gonna play, but the competitive aspect is dead till Ultimate comes out. There's not gonna be any like, oh my gosh, I got a must-see tournaments until Ultimate comes out. Nairo didn't play well either, so it's never good when Nairo doesn't play well. So yeah. That's essentially that's essentially what happened. What's up, WeAm Gamer? That's essentially what happened with the whole thing, guys. Also, shout outs to we got a Toby Blaster. I have my Toby Blasters off, or maybe I didn't hear it. Shout outs to or the desktop was off. Here we go. Hold up. Let me replay that. Shout out. Let me make sure I get this in here for my boy Mark. Hold up. Shout outs to Mark with the $15 donation. Let's go. Okay, it's not popping up. What's happening? Oh no. What's happening? Let me go to my editor. All right, hold up. Let me go to my alert box. Where's my alert box? Okay, here we go. We'll get a nice Toby Blaster for you, Mark. Hold up. Here we go. We're about to do it again. All right, here we go. Toby Blaster, let's go. Shout outs to my boy, Switch to PC Mark, donating $15. Says, happy Sunday, buddy. Looking good. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. You're looking good. I bet you're looking good yourself, my guy. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the $15 donation. I also appreciate so if you guys, everybody give some love to Mark for the $15 donation. Also shout outs to Final Fantasy VII Remake Never Releasing. Purchased a navy blue t-shirt. Says, love the channel. You have great content. I listen to all your live streams when I'm driving at work. Keep up the good work. So shout outs. Go ahead and I'm really feeling that t-shirt purchase. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the t-shirt purchase. For those who don't know, if you're just watching Player Essence for the first time ever, actually has t-shirts to purchase. You can mods can use the command I t-shirt. You guys can check out the merch store. We'll be adding in more t-shirts. I know I said I was going to be able to add some pink and other colors and stuff like that, but I wasn't able to do that yet. I will be working on that, and we'll get those other colors in there, red and pink and v-necks. We'll get all that in there. But for right now, check out what we got. A little bit of a small selection, but definitely still, I'm really proud and happy that I was able to link up with Streamlabs to get that done. So, and thank you to everyone who's purchased a t-shirt already. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. So yeah, we'll be watching Melee in just a bit, guys. They're setting up the display. Let me know how the audio is and everything, because I can there. Is that audio pretty good on this one? Because I can use my desktop. Wait, no. Actually, I can't use my desktop audio. Otherwise, you guys are gonna hear my clicking. There might be an echo too. Yeah, you guys would hear my editing. So no, I can't use my desktop audio. Never mind. How's the audio sound right now? Yeah, the echo should go away right now. My desktop audio was on. Hit that like, smash that like button, guys. WeAm Gamer says, I hope Swedish Wiz or Plup win EVO. Yeah, man, that'd be good. Shoutouts to X Shizten as well with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Also, shoutouts to Ringmaster 49013 with the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you so much, man. Welcome. Shoutouts to Avisil with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. MYST0 with the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Arabian Knight 2K with the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Uchu with the follow on Twitch. Thank you, man. Aaron the Badman with the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Scooby Boy with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much, man. Oh man, I can't say this name. Anyway, Gilgamesh. I'm gonna just call you Gilgamesh with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all the follows on Twitch. Thank you. I'm not talking the whole time. Once the tournament starts, I won't talk. the tournament's not, I mean, look, it's just music in the background. I'm not talking the whole once the tournament starts, I'm going to be editing. I'm not going to be talking. So just relax, guys. I'm just giving some people some shout-outs. Or you can go somewhere else and watch. Just relax, dude. But it's just playing music. As you can see, there's just music in the background. You want me to be quiet for the music? Armada with the upset? You mean Swedish upsetting Armada? There's no timer, so we don't know how many minutes are left. Oh, I better turn that off. Or actually, I'll just put it right here in the corner. That won't pop up once the show starts, guys. That big notification won't pop up right there. Shout out to Mr. Snappy Paws with the $1.99 donation, though. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And he says, Save the World mode is on development for the Switch. Is that what you talk about, like Fortnite? Well, we don't know that. We have to wait and see. Bayonetta's already been super nerfed in Smash 5. I don't know if you've watched any of the things, but she's not as good as she was in Smash 4 by a long shot. She has a lot more lag and delay across all of her attacks. Just seems like you can DI better. And Rage. The biggest thing is probably Rage that affects Bayonetta a lot too. Because if you get Bayonetta up to high percentages and she has Rage, she can easily KO you off the top. So Rage has been changed. Her lag has been increased by a lot. I mean, Cloud and Bayonetta got the hardest nerfs across Smash Ultimate so far. So, I mean, I think Bayonetta is still going to be good. I think she's still going to be like a top 10 character, but she's not going to be able to do what she's done. And the overall speed of the game, how heavies are faster now, just affects everything. I personally feel from what I've seen so far, it seems like Marth has just been buffed, and he was already really good in Smash 4. I think Marth might be the best character in the game. Like I said, I know that's way premature, but I'm honestly thinking Marth might be the best character because of the tipper. Because of how Rage has been changed, and it doesn't seem like he's taken any, and he's actually gotten buffs. Marth has actually gotten buffs to his attacks and everything, so Marth might be the best character, but we'll have to wait and see. No, Smash Ultimate. From what I'm hearing, guys, because Marth still has tipper, and he hasn't been nerfed at all. He's still super. I saw Marth kill Bayonetta at like 90% on the edge of the screen, and he was like, Rage wasn't even like a thing in Smash Ultimate. But like I said, guys, this is just, I'm probably wrong. This is very early. Nothing that I could definitively say, or anything at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dancing Blade got nerfed, but also got buffed in some aspects too, though. Yo, shout outs to Bud Senior with the $5 donation. It says dollars in your pockets. It says turned dollars in your pockets jutsu. Happy Sunday. I just turned 31 today. Shout outs, man. We're the same age. Shout outs to the 31-year-old boys in the house. Shout outs, Bud Senior. Happy birthday too. Thank you so much, man. Do I think Ridley will be good? Yeah, I think Ridley will be mid-tier to good. Yeah. I don't know if you can chain F airs and do the Ken combo. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think so, though. Yeah, playing Lucina is good. Playing Lucina is good because you don't have to worry about tippers and spacing as much. Shout outs to Mr. Snappy Claus with the $4.99 donation. And he says, so I figured this out by join a friend before a solo match, and during the time of the loading screen, I pressed X and found Save the World in Development. Okay, dude. Shout outs, man. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Thank you. Shadow? No. Maybe Echo Fighter. You guys ever think PPMD is coming back? Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate that. On the Spawncast, I made sure to give you that special shout out, dude. You've been a big help, especially with getting equipment and getting what I needed. You've donated a ton. You've helped out. You've got other people to subscribe, man. You've been just as vital as a member of the community as anyone. Heck, man. I mean, without you, I doubt I'd even be here right now, man. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, dude. I really do appreciate that. Especially at the beginning, man. Like, I mean, you know, you guys know I was depressed because I lost my job. I mean, the channel wasn't going so well. So, Mark, man, for you to come in at the time that you did was awesome. So I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, guys. I'm also working on a video for you guys right now too. So like I said, I won't talk once the show starts. I'll be editing a video that I'm actually editing right now while I'm talking to you guys and everything. I'm multitasking. Multitasking. Yeah, I talked about the thoughts on the Smash 4 tournament. It was a bit of a disgrace. I mean, I'm not blaming the kids. I'll probably have a video on this too. I'm not blaming the kids because they're kids. They're under 18 years old, so nobody should blame the kids for being kids. I just think that it was a little bit of a disgrace that somebody had to go out there and tell them to play. That's when it's like, you know, it's like mockery-ish. Like I said, kids will be kids, you know. I do not want to make it look like I'm you know, harping on the kids because they're less than 18 years old. So it's not that, but yeah, it was a bit of a it was Smash 4 went out on a whimper. You know, it went out on a whimper, and it was disgraceful. It was a bit of a shame that I've never seen that in all of my decades or decade plus of watching EVO. I've never seen that in my life. You know, I've never seen where somebody has to go out there and tell them, you guys have to play. I mean, you know, and it's a little upsetting that it's Smash 4, the game that happens. Maybe it's happened before in the past. I don't know, but it's a little upsetting that it's Smash 4, that's the game that it happens to. Out of all games, Smash 4, you know, like, I mean, we'll see what happens next year, you know? We'll see what happens next year. If Smash is not a thing, what would be my fighting game of choice? Like Pokken. I mean, I still play Pokken. Like I was ranked when Pokken came out on the Wii U. Like for the first few weeks, I was a top 10 ranked Lucario in the world in Pokken. I mean, obviously people were just learning how to play and everything, but for like, I won hundreds of matches in Pokken online, you know. So Pokken would be my game that I play, like seriously. Because yeah, I'm an okay Pokken. I mean, you guys have seen me play Pokken. I'm okay. I'm not G5's much better than me. but I definitely know my way around Pokken. Like, if I was serious about it, like I was with Smash, I could definitely get better in Pokken and play it more seriously. But I'm not like that serious. But Pokken is the only other fighting game outside of Smash Brothers that I've ever taken so seriously was Pokken. So, I mean, I took Brawl kind of seriously, but not really. But Pokken was a game that I actually like played hard and trained and studied and, you know, researched and things like that. So Pokken. If I could be the creator of any Nintendo game, what would it be? I don't know. Smash Brothers? Zelda? Thoughts on Guilty Gear Rev 2? It's good, man. I thought the final. I watched the end of it. The guy got wrecked, but it's good. I mean, I'm not huge on Guilty Gear, guys, so I don't really have other thoughts other than it was cool. It was fun to watch. You know, I was watching it while I was editing I recorded my video, then I was watching the ending of it. So yeah, it was good. But I mean, Melee is going to be, in my opinion, Melee is always so much more competitive in certain things. You know, like just because. I mean, Melee's crazy because you have the insane comeback factor of Jigglypuff, you know, and Hungry Box. That's the wild factor on this. I mean, without Hungry Box, it would be tough. The Melee would be a lot tougher, but Hungry Box I think makes things interesting. Okay, shout outs to George with the T-shirt. Says finally got myself a Player Essence T-shirt. Thanks, LJ. No, thank you, George. Thank you guys so much. Give some love to George with the T-shirt purchase. Let's go. He bought the standard black T-shirt. Shout outs, man. Thank you, George, for the T-shirt purchase. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Shout outs. Merch, boys. Let's go. Ninja merch. Let's go. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. Smash 4. Dude, Smash 4 is dead. You want to talk about Smash 4's future? Smash 4 is dead. There's no future to talk about. It's literally dead. I turned down the music just a little bit, guys, just so I can edit real quick, do a couple edits real quick. What's up, Triforce J? Smash 4 is dead. After what happened last night, Smash 4 is dead. D-E-A-D, dead. There's no question about that. Did you see the viewer counts? Dude, the viewer count. Did you see the viewer counts? Melee's like top 48 had more viewers than Smash 4's finals. Like, Smash 4 is dead. Like, you can't see. They coming in with viewer counts near Maximilian, dude. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. What are you talking about? Smash 4 is dead. Viewer counts were trash. It's all about viewers, man. It's all about viewers. If a game is dead or not, it's all about viewers. And like, Smash 4 is dead. Nobody's gonna take it seriously after EVO. I mean, the PGR is done, guys. There's no more PGR. There's no more rankings. Guys are gonna stop spending money. Guys are gonna stay home. Guys are gonna play. They're gonna build their stream ups. They're gonna start doing YouTube videos. A lot of guys are getting smarter when it comes to Smash, guys. Like, you don't need to be traveling to every tournament and spending all your money. You don't make enough money. Smash does not have enough money in the scene to be doing that. A lot of guys are gonna go home, build up their stream. Look at Zero. Zero's making more money now than he did when he was a competitor. Guys, it's pretty. Look at Nairo. Nairo gets nervous whenever he goes to tournaments because of his stream, because he's worried about losing subscribers and losing, you know, his money on his stream. Like, guys are gonna be smart when Ultimate comes out. You know, guys are getting smarter. They're not gonna sit there and blow all their money on traveling coast to coast to win $700. You know, if they get first place. Like, guys are gonna stay home. Guys are gonna build up their stream. Guys are going to do more YouTube videos. That's the smart way of doing it. And then strategically plan what tournaments you're going to go to in order to boost your own profile as a player and boost your own marketability as a player. But traveling to every single tournament and busting it hardcore, I mean, I doubt guys are going to do that unless more money comes into the scene. I doubt more guys are going to, do that. But anyway, we got a countdown here, guys. So let's turn this up, and I'm going to mute myself, or I'm going to turn the volume down quite a bit low. Here we go.
We are back. Evolution 2018 World Fighting Game Championships. We've seen a lot of great matches, and now we're going to see a ton more. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to smash!
This is why you never give up here at EVO. Wow. Can that be an EVO moment?
Is he going to get it before a minute passes? Mr. J, are you out of your mind? This is evil! Do you know where you are?
Good luck.
Let's meet the competitors. Your top 8. First up, Hungry Box.
The Hungry Box been eating. He's been hungry.
Next up, we got Laughing. And what about Plum?
Plop Club.
And I think you know Mango. And who likes Armada? And then we got Wizrobe.
Wizrobe looks like a serial killer.
Sorry, that was my bad. I'm fired. It's actually S2J. Let's get S2J up here. Give it up, give it up. Now we got Wizrobe. There we go. And then finally, Swedish Delight.
Swedish being here is absolutely nuts that he's in top 8.
Big round of applause for your top 8. And taking over the house bike duty, we got Prague and T1.
Oh, Prague's here? Swedish? Swedish is a cheap player right there.
Finally, Melee has come back to Las Vegas. 7th year at EVO, Super Smash Bros. Melee. My God, how much has changed, Toph?
Yeah, how much has changed, and yet how much has stayed the same. We are your commentators. Toph.
I'm Bobby Scar.
That's right.
Happy to be here with you. And by the way, I'm very thrilled that I get to just talk to you, the digital audience. Yeah. I don't like when the people in the crowd hear us. Feels like I have to switch the level of intimacy. Yeah. I feel like we're having a very private conversation. And then when I pull everybody else in,
that gets lost.
It loses a certain je ne sais pas. So, welcome.
Welcome. We actually do have Prague and D1 here going out to the crowd. So the crowd gets that experience, but you guys get us. Stuck with us.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our bracket. We commentated,
This is what
the
they
top
see, right?
16. Yeah, we commentated the top 16 down to the top 8.
We did.
Yesterday, and there were some crazy matches if you were watching. One member of the sort of pantheon of gods in Super Smash Bros. Melee, notorious for never getting knocked down to losers early.
Seriously.
Happens to be in losers early.
Armada. Yeah, we had Upset City, so I mean, I saw a lot of Twitter action about do we like best of 3 or do we not like best of 3? Now, EVO is more like the Super Bowl. I mean, the Super Bowl in the NFL is best of 1.
Right.
And so you kind of have to bring your A game. Every play matters. Every stock at EVO matters. And while both Mutant King and Armada fell down in the losers bracket early and played each other for 13th place, Armada winning. Armada kind of came back from the depths of hell. He was this close to going home in Game 2 in that 13th place decider.
Yeah.
And he brought it back and has been awake since then.
He's been awake. He had a scare the next set, too, though, against Zane.
Zane played
really took him to the limit. Kind of just walked all over him Game 2 of the set.
Yeah.
And it was a best of 3, and Zane, brought him to the last stock Game 3. But Armada, and just kind of the show of resilience that we come to expect from him, he just closed it out.
That's right. And Armada, Mango, the only two who have won 2 EVOs,
yes,
are both in this top 8. Mewtwo King, I think, is 4th.
Mewtwo King.
I just
Mewtwo
read
King
it.
is ranked 5th.
4th or 5th in the
5th, yeah.
Can we do it real quick, just so the people know?
Yeah, let's go down the most recent list of rankings. So it's Hungrybox is ranked 1st in the world right now. I mean, he has just been on an absolute tear. There's been a lot written about him, recently, and kind of his journey. He's back to being a working man. He's no longer a full-time gamer, which is really impressive that he's maintaining that dominance.
Yeah.
Number 2 in the world right now, Plup. If you have been following Melee through the years, if you're you may have heard the name Plup as kind of a name for a while that was sort of placing right outside of that.
He was right there.
He was right on the cusp, right? He was like outside the top 5, top 6. And 2018, he came in hot. He won Genesis, which was the first big super major of the year. And he's been doing phenomenally, taking a lot of sets off HBox ever since. 3rd, Armada, who we talked.
You have these like the back of your hand.
We already talked about. I do, dude.
Armada's sick.
Yeah.
4th.
Ooh, who's 4th?
I think it's
Leffen sitting down right now. So Leffen HBox is going to be the first. So, we're going down the bracket basically from winners into losers, and Leffen is going to be the first match, Leffen versus Hungrybox. And tell me about the set history between these two, Scar.
So Leffen versus HBox has actually been, they have had a long rivalry, and it's gotten a bit personal at times.
These
guys do not like each other. They don't.
I'm editing.
Kind of oil and water a little bit.
Leffen frequently tweets about, such and such, like, I can't believe this terrible human being. He doesn't say terrible, player. He says terrible human being.
Yeah, it's gotten to that level.
It's gotten to that level. Is killing the game that I love. Leffen's maybe a little bit melodramatic about it, but
maybe a little, but that's what we like about him.
Yeah.
They've been back and forth over the years, but in 2018, HBox has been dominant in the matchup. 7-1.
7-1
in set count.
Yeah.
So that's not great for Leffen, but he always seems to keep it close. The other thing is that set counts are sometimes with the very, very top players a little bit deceiving. You remember? I wanted to bring up, like, when you're in college, they call it like when people kind of let's say interact with many of the same people. It's like a smaller pool.
Yeah. Okay.
So Leffen could be in a given tournament, Leffen could meet Hungrybox 3 times, and like you win 1 and then you lose 2 sets. So now it's like you're actually down 1-2, but like it's very, very close kind of thing. So I don't know, sometimes it's deceiving. The other thing is that with Hungrybox, if he's always, it's like everybody's kind of playing to play him. So the better you are, the more sets you have with him. And
sure. Yeah. No. Everyone. I think that this year he's been the guy to beat. All right. Going into game 1, and Hungrybox with a commanding lead.
Just like that. And so what do you so Leffen double jump to grab the ledge. Obviously Hungrybox was there in time to get the forward air. Is there double jump back? Is that just a timing call?
Essentially, like it's just a decision right there. He tried to double jump a little bit further back instead of going to the ledge the way he did, and HBox just sniped him. So like those are essentially like reads, but Jigglypuff can position herself such that she can cover so many of Fox's recovery options when he's off stage that it's really, oh my god. And he is just destroying him right now. Hungrybox came to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bobby, this is best of 3. This is game 1. Game 1 is basically a write-off, right, at this point?
Yep.
At this
now,
point,
this
like,
matchup, we may see a good bit of Fox Puff. We also may not, but in case we do, stages are important in this matchup.
Yeah.
Fox has some really, really good stages where he can kind of ice out Jigglypuff or, kind of...
Pokemon Stadium, Final Destination, Yoshi Story. If you're Mango, he really likes that stage. He does. But the problem is with HBox winning game 1, which he almost assuredly will at this point, game 3 is going to be Hungrybox's counter pick. He's going to get to pick, Dreamland or, I guess, Battlefield.
Yeah. I guess if I'm Leffen at this point, so I mean, Leffen is a very, very fierce competitor. Even when he was not like that, even when he was not as good as he was today, he wanted to be the best. That's his mission. He wants to literally be the best in the world. And so, if you're Leffen right now, okay, you've been practicing, you had a great showing yesterday, now you got your ass beat a little bit. So, you kind of have to recenter. Melee at this level, these players are going to places where almost no one else has gone. It's a very lonely place at the top.
Yep.
And so, it's obviously very stressful. Hungrybox not looking that stressed, but for Leffen, this is going to be, the next few moments are all going to be about
moving past
how he feels on the inside.
Yeah.
Can he refine his center? Can he play in a balanced way? Not too antsy, not too conservative, not too aggressive.
Right.
You got to find that spot.
And that's kind of been his play style, right? Like over the years, we've seen like players like Mango, Armada, Leffen, all these top Foxes pull up now too. Take it to Hungrybox in the same matchup, but they all play very differently, right? And Leffen's kind of has this very balanced play style where Armada's more defensive, Mango's more aggressive. So let's see if he can actually get a kill off this. Yeah, he gets the tech chase, up throw, up air.
Everybody knows what rest is now, right? Nobody's confused by this.
I don't think so.
It's a centerpiece of the matchup.
It's been a centerpiece since the casual days, right? Since like Smash 64, back in middle school or what have you.
I'm not going to explain it.
Honestly, though, that down throw to tech chase to get that extra little bit of damage, first of all, that is a very tight reaction. Yeah. Very difficult to do. There's a lot of ways that HBox can make that tricky. All right, and yeah.
Double jump back.
In a game, after a game 1 where HBox was able to snipe Leffen's recovery every single time, Leffen's doing a little bit better of a job getting past him. That should be the stock there.
Is there any DI you can do to not just get repeatedly hit in that situation?
If you DI away, you're too far away.
Yeah, it looked like Leffen DI too
combos.
far away, but I feel like there's an in-between, right?
You might be able to like no DI.
Give me a no DI left.
Even that though, you go pretty far.
Yeah.
All right, so could be a kill, and he gets it. HBox not able to smash you out of these up throw uppers right now. That's a kill setup that HBox can get out of if he inputs like a specific direction when the first hit of the up air connects.
There's actually a sick video about it. I could tweet about it.
Yeah.
It'll tell you all you need to know about Smash DI inputs.
Oh, he catches the jump.
And off the top.
Off the top is rough because he has the extra travel time to sort of disappear and lose his stock. So it gives HBox that moment to wake up, right?
Yeah, you can't punish rest if you die off the top.
I want to just mention that amazing up air that led into that rest though. HBox, I swear he uses Jigglypuff's up air better than anybody.
Yeah, I'm sure. And for those of you FGC heads, I don't know if you remember my old theory from last year. I watch Jigglypuff like I watch Zangief or a grappler. It's all about Puff getting in, and for the other player, it's all about keeping her out.
It's there's a similar dynamic for sure. Where like a lot of the time,
when she gets in, one mix up and you're dead.
Yeah.
Well, a quarter of your stock, a quarter of your life is dead. Oh.
Every stock this game has been an up throw up air.
And that was actually sick by Leffen. Hungrybox air dodged and then drifted the other way, trying to trip him up, but Leffen just waited, and I think he actually made the read, like Hungrybox is going to land in front of me, and that's where that stock came from.
Yep, absolutely.
Leffen on the tightrope.
Yeah, HBox knows he will read that tech away a lot of the time because he knows that he doesn't have the fastest running speed, so usually opponents try to tech away from him. And so a lot of the time, HBox will just drift all the way in and like back of them off stage.
Hungrybox is in. Okay, back to neutral. Yeah, it's really tough after you get knocked down versus Puff to kind of get back to neutral. Actually, she's able to put those big, she could like perfectly space, you know, around where you kind of get up and put these big aerials on you.
Yeah.
And you're kind of in a bad spot, so.
I think that back air has been thought of as basically one of the best, you know, normals in the game for almost a decade now, right? Like Jigglypuff's back air has been a big point of annoyance in a lot of other players, or a lot of other characters' players.
Oh!
He gets the pound, that knocks down the Levin tech's out of there.
Got the tech.
See what Levin's got, and he's got Jigglypuff at death percent now.
Yeah.
Another up air, an up smash will do it. Oh my god! Hungrybox, that's scary, dude.
Yeah, but great awareness by Leffin, but he's just a fraction of a moment too slow.
Oh!
Honestly,
wasn't
Leffin,
sure.
Leffin jumped in a weird way, and like he did not want to be where he wanted to be. He blew his double jump, and I'm pretty sure he hit the A button.
He like panicked there.
Just as a panic.
Yeah.
And it happened to hit Hungrybox with a weak nair. Hungrybox is like, yeah, this guy's out of position. I'm going to get him. And he just misspaced. Got clipped with a nair, and that was it. So that was a scuffle situation. Hungrybox trying to capitalize on a Leffin error.
Yeah,
but
that got scrappy for sure. I mean, moments before that, right, with HBox pounding on the platform by accident, Leffin trying to capitalize, being a little bit slow. Game 3 is going to Battlefield. So typically this will mean that, so what, Leffin probably banned Dreamland. Although the way this set has been going, dude, I think Leffin does better on the big stages. I feel like Dreamland is closer to the Pokemon Stadium dynamic.
Well, maybe that's why Hungrybox picked Battlefield.
Picked Battlefield. Yeah, there's that too. So let's see how this pans out.
Yeah, Game 1 was on Fountain. I don't know about that.
Man, HBox, that was Game 1 was a clinic. Game 1 stocks 1 and 2 were like, here's how you kill Fox. It's crazy, but he gets the up smash. Does it kill? Not quite.
Wow, really?
Off the side platform too, right? That's surprising.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised.
Yeah, you see HBox scouting for that up air now. Kind of trying to catch the timings of the opposing Fox to like see, all right, look, there's sort of a window of time that he can come off the platform, and that's when HBox is going to throw out that up air, because if he knows if it hits, it leads into a rest. If it doesn't hit, you know, no harm, no foul.
That's right. Levin catches him slipping. We're just scouting it out with the up air. I mean, just reading where Hungrybox is going to be.
Oh, that soft nair is getting Leffin a lot of mileage. You see that? And HBox right now down to stock.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, after a crazy Game 1, you know, explosive. Oh!
Ooh, tech trap. HBox doesn't get the tech trap. He actually doesn't even go up for it.
Yeah, it looked like he
got like stuck on the ground or something.
Yeah, usually it doesn't feel like he lands there.
Typically, he up airs, then he double jumps to set up for the next, you know, up air arrest attempt. Ooh, Leffin touched the ground.
Oh my, yeah, something's going on.
HBox used almost all of his double jump. Yeah, what is this? This is a different HBox from Game 1.
Something's going on.
He could have shielded that. He could have straight up shielded that. I don't know what HBox. He might have been trying to dash back. He might have tried to input a jab or something, but that was not a true, you know, like whip punish.
Levin's starting to run away with things. And Hungrybox giving him the ledge pretty often. Levin taking it. Yep. Short.
Okay. Jeez, yeah, Leffin's woken up for sure.
Yeah.
He's playing around the airspace.
Hungrybox not getting in, you know, the way that he really wants to.
Oh, Leffin went for a crispy angle there.
Yeah.
Fox is, you know, he can angle that Firefox in a lot of different directions, but some of them are very difficult to hit. And they sort of, being able to hit them opens up recoveries that most players don't do very often.
That's right. And EVO still 2 out of 3, guys.
You just see HBox walk across that platform. Yeah, no, this is...
Still 2 out of 3, so this is...
Theoretically, you know, HBox is... Unless something changes, this is HBox's winning life.
Splash!
How many...
The big up kick. And
that is the big up kick.
The big up kick. And rest now a liability.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Hungrybox is going to...
Oh, my God. Like you called it, Bobby. That's a lot of damage that HBox did not want to give him. He couldn't kill him. If he was at like 30%, like that was the set. But HBox is dropping some crucial stuff.
Crouch cancel by Leffin. You know, Hungrybox could have gotten in, right? But crouch cancel means Leffin can turn it around.
Yep.
66%. Leffin with 3 stocks.
Oh, he 4-through instead of up tilt.
Punched him in the mouth.
That's a little bit of a mistake from Leffin. Probably, you know, it could come back to bite him, but the way this is going, it might just not matter.
Wow.
There it is.
Wow. After losing 3 stocks in probably the first minute of the set, Leffin collects himself, wins a tight Game 2 in a scrap situation, and then Game 3,
just blows him out of the water. What was that? HBox,
what was
the
that
strangest thing to me about that whole situation.
The strangest thing was...
The strangest thing to me is that with HBox, we see, thank you so much. I appreciate that, sir. We see a lot of the time.
My man.
H-Box, yeah, that's the homie right there. A lot of the time, right, we've got H-Box is this sort of stalwart kind of guy that, like, even when he's on the ropes, like, he can turn it all around in a blink. And, like, if he seems like he's off, he, like, just flips it immediately and, like, he turns something on, and all of a sudden he's playing amazing.
Yeah.
I've never seen him go from playing amazing to playing poorly, I think, ever. In the span of 3 games, I've never seen him start dropping.
No.
He was walking across the battlefield side platform.
Yeah, very strange decisions to like jump at his shield or like
he landed with the nair and didn't shield when Leffen was clearly looking for just like a dash dance up smash. Like, what was that? That was crazy.
I don't know. He also picked Battlefield.
Battlefield. Well, I mean, I'm sure Leffen probably banned Dreamland if that's the case, because there are bans in best of 3.
What else is it? Oh, he usually picks Fountain.
But they struck to Fountain. Is that the strat?
Leffen.
Is that the strat? Do you go to Fountain where Foxes typically don't want to play game 1, and then you blow the game, put false wind in your opponent's sails? I'm actually inventing a narrative that probably didn't actually happen.
Well, it usually doesn't make sense. When you do the actual math on that, it usually doesn't make sense. But the only reason why it would make sense is if Leffen's thinking to himself, like, I need the first game to get used to Hungrybox. And so I may as well play the first game on a stage that I don't like.
It's possible. I mean, who knows?
I've thought about this weird, do you pick a bad stage first many, many times, and I've never come to a satisfying conclusion for why you would want to.
Right.
Until just now where it's like, okay, this opponent is super weird, and I need to figure out where they are now.
I need a game and maybe get the jitters out.
I need some data. I need some data. I need some jitters.
I don't necessarily think it was like that intentional of a decision, but I could see a world where it was. I almost just want to ask him later because, I don't want to put words in my man's mouth. What is the other side of winners?
I'm just thinking maybe Hungrybox should ban Fountain Dreams.
I think we have our next competitor sitting down.
My man Plup, second best in the world per the recent rankings.
Yeah.
And Mango, who I think Mango's...
Dude, I got to say, Plup Mango is my favorite winter semis of all time. Like, Plup Mango winter semis is such a classic. They've played so many times in majors.
Yes, they
But
have.
for all of that, time, Mango was kind of like, okay, yeah, Plup has beaten him twice at EVO 2016, EVO 2017.
Right into it.
But historically, Mango's at the edge. And basically, up until this year, Mango has played this from the point of view of the top seed. Now, Plup is the higher seed, and Mango's got to prove himself. So this is a very different world.
Oh!
Right, Mango, reverse forward smash. Actually sends backwards. He could have probably maybe killed Plup as he was descending with that weird upper there, but, it was a little bit out of range. And he baits the wave dash on a shield with the down tilt and then forward smashes. Another reverse hit.
Yeah, that was almost like a frame trap.
Oh,
it's like that forward smash is like not, the frame data is not frame tight or anything. It's just to catch something coming out.
Yeah. I think frame trap is a fairly good word for that. All right, so Mango going down the first stock. Seemed like he had, several opportunities 21. To kill Plup, but
Yeah, that one shine
still
was
a lot of melee to play.
But a lot of melee to play for sure, but it is, EVO, every stock counts for sure. And especially versus a player like Plup. Look at that kind of player, you gotta take him seriously.
Yeah, Downer sent him all the way off the level. Downer to the middle of the stage just killed Plup, by the way, so that was kind of kooky.
Yeah, that's definitely kooky.
Yeah. Shield dance bait on the platforms. Kind of it's like a game of chicken, like who's gonna shield drop first. Nah, Plup tries to catch him falling all the way through the platform with the up smash. Mango doesn't take the bait, side B's in the top platform, but Plup closes out the stock anyway. Ooh, yeah. Dash attack at 5.
I don't think that he was trying to do that, to be honest. That looks like a tech club.
Yeah, I agree with you.
With Mango, he's the kind of player where he's either moving like you've never seen. I feel like he's moving faster than I've ever seen anybody move. Like, he is the guy who's like setting the new, like, holy crap, this guy's moving fast.
Yeah.
Or he's moving kind of like, all right.
Kind of lackadaisical.
He's kind of like making the best of a bad situation.
Right, yeah.
I feel like he's doing one or the other.
And, like, never in between.
Yeah.
Oh, the shit!
Plup, on the other hand.
The chain came out. I don't think he meant to, but he might eat some damage for it.
Plup, on the other hand, crazy consistent and always super fast, super slick.
I think Plup brought you called it yesterday. We were talking about Reno, who's like old school Sheik, who was had a really fast play style. And you called it when you said, you know, we would come to realize as a community that that playstyle belongs to Plum.
Yeah, he does it better than anyone else ever has and probably ever will.
Yeah.
It feels like it's just deeply like who he is as a person.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't act like Plup better than Plup.
Plup is definitely like the first, like, because Sheik in the old school days was like a slow kind of, you know, I guess lame character. And I think Plup was like, no.
No.
I'm going to show you guys why Sheik is, like, sick.
Plup starting out, you know, he made his name as a Samus main.
Yeah.
Where he took another slow character and made her pretty dope.
So yeah, I mean, he's kind of been doing it.
Yeah.
It's kind of his thing. That narrative shield. Mango's got to respect that.
Oh! All right, Mango moving.
Okay.
Nice lasers and beautiful dip under the platform.
Oh,
all right.
Tried back, a little bit of a DI mix up there. And he gets Plup trying to fall to the ledge. Mango still alive here.
Sheik has a little bit of vulnerability. It's like, you know, I don't think anybody's ever... I haven't seen people exploit it the way that Armada exploits the Armada Shine, for example.
Right.
But it's definitely there. That's what Mango caught.
Ooh.
Oh, and that back air's going to do it.
Yeah, Mango went for a pretty crazy angle there, but Plup was able to sniff it out.
And made it look easy.
He did, actually. I think a lot of playing Mango is like... Mango actually does... He has a different sort of flow chart to his recovery than most players. A lot of players will like to go to the ledge, and Mango kind of notoriously really likes to recover high. Mango, no, and the grimace on his face just tells the story.
Yeah.
A brutal SD.
Yeah, it is horrible. At the same time, you know, if Plup gets a good grab, it could be a 0 to death. So, like, realistically, Mango could be playing from this position anyway, but just you don't want it to happen like that.
Not like that. It just hurts. You want them to work for it, right?
Yeah, because here it is. This could be the there
Mango
it is.
DI's in on the forward tilts.
That was the first stock hit.
Yeah, that was
brutal.
Especially brutal because, like, Mango, as soon as he SD'd, he actually comboed Plup up to, like, 90 and then just, like, missed the forward smash ender, right? That could have been an even game. And now he's down, well, wrapped it up, but it's still a solid stock deficit.
Yeah, it's not a good spot. Oh, Plup missing that dash tag. That was like a micro-pixel miss. And bait, but no punish, Toph. Oh, Mango looking for the 3-vo. The 3-vo has been an unfulfilled promise for many years now.
Yeah. All right.
The crowd's coming alive. The crowd always comes alive in this situation, but you got to wait out the invincibility, crowd.
Yeah, that's a
Don't
good
cheer
point.
yet.
That is a good point.
Now you can cheer.
Mango doing some very creative weight. Like, he's using very... Yeah, the way he's attacking Plup's shield is really, like, interesting. He's, like, doing some empty, you know, he'll empty land and then do a shine.
Plup is sick.
Yeah, Plup is crazy. Plup just, and this is his chance to bring it home and take it all the way to winners finals right now.
That was sick by Mango.
He doesn't get the kill off the top, but jumps out of the laser forward smash.
Plup's so...
Yeah, he knows. That actually turns into a bit of a pseudo mix-up situation where Mango, he can read the double jump and go up after him. But Plup right now, he's got Mango knocked out of the platform. He's got the up air, gets the grab. Mango's going to have to DI onto the top platform. He gets out. But Plup racking on all the damage, and Mango.
And he fast fell. He missed his thing, right? Fast fell with the fastball. Randall was there.
Wow.
Randall was saying, hey, homie, I got you. And Mango was like, no.
That's rough.
I'm over this.
Man, that is rough. Plup with some really, really good like responses to the way Mango's pressuring him. But like more than that, just I think Plup just kind of playing solid when Mango had some, you know, unfortunate mishaps.
Yeah.
Right? And just kind of like capitalizing.
Yeah,
that's what you do in that situation when it's, you know, winter semis at EVO.
I think Plup's had the edge over Mango.
Mango
recently.
lately, yeah, for sure.
All time Mango's actually up, but
no, Plup in 2018 is nothing to shake a stick at.
yeah. Mango, in fact, has not yet won a major this year.
That's right.
Which is
That's
crazy.
right.
The only one of the top, I think top 6 or whatever.
U2 King has.
Who has, yeah.
U2 King's won a major. That is right.
It's sad that he's not here. You know, we can't talk about Mewtwo King because that's one of the most beautiful stories in Melee. You know,
Mewtwo King knocked out for 13th place yesterday. He went down to Rishi in winners, the artist formerly known as Smash God.
Yeah.
And big win for that guy, by the way. Super cool. And then lost to Armada in losers for 13th place, with Armada going down to Swedish Delight.
Yeah, who we are going to see soon. Not just yet. But
not just
soon.
yet. But soon.
Yeah, Swedish is dope. You think we're going to go in that order? Is our next going to be
I
Armada?
wager our next match
That's
is
right.
Armada versus S2J. If I was a betting man.
Loser side of top 8. Armada, S2J. So we talked about Armada's path to top 8. This is Losers Armada.
Yep. We've never seen Losers Armada.
No.
Literally Armada, just every tournament until, EVO 2018.
Yeah.
He basically coasts into winner side of top 8.
S2J, on the other hand, I don't actually know who sent him to Losers. Do you remember?
S2J was sent to Losers by Leffen.
Okay. And
kind of a double 2 stock. Like Leffen just
Oh, yeah. That does,
played solid.
And for his get into top 8 match, he had to play a player who he feels very comfortable against, Duck, Samus main, another top 20 in the world player, but
S2J,
S2J kind of handles him pretty resolute, pretty resoundingly.
Pretty resoundingly, that's the word.
But Armada, on the other hand, for S2J is not someone who.
Yeah, this is not a comfort matchup. Armada's never lost to Falcon in his career.
Jeff.
Armada.
Tavokins is wrong. Tavokins told us that Armada's never lost to Falcon. He's actually wrong.
Yeah,
Armada lost to Silent Spectre back in the day, Pound 4.
In 2010. But that was
Armada
8 years ago.
S2J 8-0 lifetime.
Almost a decade of crushing history.
8-0.
S2J, though, last year, Genesis 4 had a crazy set. I mean, he went up 2 games and was about to close it out. And basically, it went down to the wire, and Armada just, brought it back in a gut-wrenching sort of display of resilience.
In the Dreamland Club.
Yeah, which is,
Alex. Come here, Alex. We need you.
We do. Oh,
Stitch!
The first turnip of the match, just about, and he pulls a Stitch face. He's not even going to use it to edgeguard because he wants to use it. So this is one of the rare turnips that Peach can pull. It does 30 damage when it hits.
Yeah, it's a super KO move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Armada plays Peach and Fox. I don't think I feel like I've never seen Armada play Fox versus a Falcon, and I just don't think he would want to.
Yeah, I don't think he will until with his Fox. I feel like you have to beat his Peach convincingly enough that he feels like he needs to switch things up.
Yeah.
And no Falcons really ever. I guess S2J and Wizzy have taken him to that brink, but he didn't.
I just think that I don't think that he knows how to play versus Falcon as well. You know what I mean? Because Armada's such a. I feel like his playstyle is basically mastery.
Yeah.
His actual game plan is I will master the thing.
Right.
And then just be literally better.
Mastery is a great word for him. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Falcon-Fox matchup is very complicated, and I feel like Fox players, to get to that level of mastery, you kind of need to immerse yourself in the match, I guess.
You have to do it for a while.
I just don't think Armada. I don't think Armada would play Fox versus a Falcon. I really don't. Maybe he has. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he would. So
yeah,
we'll probably see this matchup, and it is doable, but Armada makes it super duper hard.
Yeah, and this is the hardest part too, where S2J, see, he got that knee at that
and it didn't KO.
Almost KO'd Armada at 107%, and it didn't. And because of that, he dropped 2 more stocks, taking Armada to finally 193 before he could kill him.
Yeah, speaking of mastery, there's the Peach DI, there's actually the tech nerds, my Falcon tech nerds, I'm a Falcon player, in case you didn't know, have actually figured out some things you can do versus Peach to combo even versus Armada DI, but it's very esoteric. All right, Johnny.
Meter cancel on the stomp, yeah. I mean,
I don't think that S2J knows it, so it's just Armada makes it so difficult to combo, and how are you going to get Peach up to that high percent and end the stock if you can't reliably combo from a throw?
Yeah,
it's just tough.
It is tough. There's definitely stuff he can do, but back in the day, the punish game for Falcon was considered a lot easier than it ended up becoming.
That was a sick down 904 to. I think he actually could have done that full jump knee, but he backed off.
Look how hard S2J is working just for this edge guard.
Man, that umbrella is so clutch for Peach.
Yeah, it's actually got a huge hitbox. And Armada now is going to take his time recovering again. That should do it, though.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big up air.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good stock from S2J, but yeah, Armada right now, he's still looking like a brick wall.
Yeah, S2J is going to need 2 big stocks, That's pretty much just what it's going to take. Because as soon as Armada hits him, it's going to be big damage. Okay, he's on top of him. That's it. All right.
That could have been death.
I really thought he was dead. I
could
mean,
have been. I
he
think
might
this
be dead
is.
anyway.
Yeah, my God.
Oh, baby.
No, seriously, as soon as he went off stage, I'm pretty sure he was dead.
No.
Even though he got the up B, like Falcon doesn't automatically get back.
I sort of have this theory that like the way to beat Armada is you have to either you need sick kill setups,
Yeah.
which S2J has not yet demonstrated to us, or you need like PPMD. Basically, I'm saying you need to be Mute King or you need to be PP. Not necessarily with Marth, but you need to be able to play one of those two styles. Either you're getting these crazy, you know, Tipper-esque setups with whatever your character is, or you're playing that War of Attrition, you're playing his game at least almost as well as he does.
Yeah,
Take him to Yoshi's story.
Totally agree. Because Armada's basically the reason why that's true, I think, is because Armada's I'm just gonna say it, his offense and his defense are so crazy. Like if you're not playing the War of Attrition and you have openings or whatever, you're gonna get hit eventually and Armada will kill you.
Right.
So you damn well better kill him, you know, if you get in.
Yeah.
Otherwise you gotta just play the War of Attrition style and just beat him in the long game. There's no third option where, you know, you don't win lots of neutrals.
S2J is making it work right now, though. Yoshi's
Yes,
story is
the
looking
down
a lot more
throw-
comfortable.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you can get that weak knee, so Falcon's moves are
S2J.
super interesting. I think that Topaz, you were saying, is like a super well-designed character. Like
I love
he's got
that, yeah.
very interesting moves. Like the up air is this massive hitbox, but way less hit stun than like the second hit of Nair, even weak knee, and they take longer to come out. So it's like this interesting mix of his aerials where, you know, it's a balance of hit stun and like where the trajectory kind of sends you. So anyway.
Yeah, knockback. That was almost a great, that was like the Kano
If you
first
come
stomp
back,
if Johnny got that.
Yeah.
If S2J hit that stomp.
I don't think. Oh!
He makes it so Armada, maybe he tried to jab him out of that, but if you have a turnip over you and you press the A button, you pick up the turnip. So Armada couldn't jab there. Probably sort of an unintentional exchange.
It's like the opponent option select. He option selected something for Armada.
Yeah.
You know, just,
Armada knows he can't DI up. You want to DI usually up and in on the knee, but if he DIs up that high up, he'll die off the top. So he tries DIing down, but that doesn't save him either.
So Armada can still do this for sure and bring it back, but the way that S2J is playing, you know, he's doing consistent first hits at neutral. This is, I think, going to be the decider, you know, this stock right here, because if Armada can take it relatively cleanly, it's just such a morale changer, such a momentum changer.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Not how you want it to look.
Him off,
okay.
He gets clipped by the up B. He gets hugged.
That up air was so sick by S2J. Okay, so S2J was in a situation where he got knocked off facing the wrong way and had a couple choices that are like obvious. One is double jump immediately, try to get over Peach. Two is try to get under Peach with like a double jump back. Both of them are very risky. What S2J decided to do was go low and then double jump, but with a reverse up air hitbox out, and it just kind of like added that little ingredient that made it like not straightforward for Armada to just punish. Almost every other Falcon that I've seen in that situation will double jump back and do like a back air or whatever, but that up air was really so key.
Interesting.
And here we go, game 3 on Battlefield, which is I think a neutral stage. Honestly, S2J can without a doubt win this game.
Oh yeah.
And Armada, again, like top player in the world, you know, is number 3 in the global ranks. He's a 2-time EVO champion.
Ooh.
This is his losers bracket versus S2J, who's up a clean stock, who's playing sick.
He's playing amazing.
Armada on the ropes.
Let's go, Johnny!
I got to tell you, this is reminding me a lot of the Leffen H box set.
Yeah.
With game 3 on Battlefield, game 1 on sort of the
Greenland, yeah.
respective floaties stage of choice with a blowout win. And all of a sudden, game 3, and it looks like a whole different set. Let's see what, and he up throws. Interesting choice. I get that.
The nair's good.
Yeah.
Oh, he baited it out, but that was a questionable decision to do that up air.
Yup, and Armada piles on the damage.
So you this.
Questionable. Falcon kick.
Yeah.
S2J is shaking his head. I think he knew.
He knew. Falcon kick is a move that people do to recover because it gives you a double jump when you come out of it. But the problem is you're locked into it for so long. And S2J trying to box Armada out right now. Could he have confirmed into an either, Bobby?
He could have, but he got stuck. He didn't dash back. He didn't dash back after that back air. But that's the back air that you want as Falcon. Whoa! Whoa! That's a knee!
Oh,
that's a knee!
He gets the first knee, though. He survives.
I gotta say, okay, he's playing fast, but he's not getting his confirms. Like,
yeah.
Armada should be dead twice over, but it's okay. I mean, you know, the neutral, I think, is probably more important, if there is a more important, but... Oh,
sure.
Spaghetti!
Armada with the float land, and Armada's turn, but S2J kind of gets out. The pressure's still on, though.
He's not... Okay, so just S2J's not going to win.
Flubbing.
That's all I'm
S2J's freaking out right now. You can't freak out against Armada. Look at it. He just double jumps into the turnip. But Armada, how does he let it back? Why is S2J alive right now?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I think they're both freaking out.
They are both freaking out. I agree. And by the way, the speakers in the Mandalay Bay are so sick that the forward smash, I felt it in my chair. Of course.
Take it. He tried. It disappeared mid-flight. He tried to take the stitch.
I was about to say, Johnny, if you jump into that...
He almost... He had the punish.
Did that jab whiff?
He had the punish.
He did have the knee. He literally just misspaced it. He literally just
He got too scared.
Yeah.
He said, I got to get out of here. This is crazy. This is Armada. And all of a sudden, Armada, look at how... 95%.
Johnny should have back here. That was actually so free.
He can't do that ledge on there.
No, honestly,
he has gotten
so free.
punished for that ledge on there.
Right? He grabbed the ledge. Mr. Saturn's out. Yeah,
the homie's out, dude.
It's done.
It's done.
He can't do moves. His controller's not working. His brain is not working. His adrenaline levels got so high, I think, that he just can't win right now.
I think he saw the trophy.
If he can, he saw the trophy. That's actually literally what happened. Toph, can you explain what you? Because it's so important.
As soon as you think to yourself, the worst thing you can think to yourself when you're about to make an upset is, oh my God, I'm going to beat this guy. It's just the worst thing you can think to yourself.
Because literally, basically, what I just saw happen.
You gotta keep thoughts like that out of your head.
I don't even want to talk about the match anymore because it's over.
It's
so sad because essentially it's saying in Japanese, if you guys watch anime, yeah, I watch anime, get over it. Congratulations to Armada. It's like Konomamaja or whatever at this rate. If things kept going at that rate, S2J was going to win, period, full stop. Like, straight up, he was moving faster, he was winning neutral, and just from his hits and his ability to follow up on that stage, like, he was going to win. And I think as soon as we realized it, S2J realized it. And as soon as that happened, he started playing horribly.
Yeah, he did. He did. And Armada, like, I swear, he's like a shark. It's like blood in the water. It really is.
Yeah, because when you know that your opponent's freaking out, you kind of get that, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I got this. Like, this is my game to lose now.
Yeah, maybe I was a little nervous, but this guy's more nervous than I am.
Right. You move away from that, like, tightrope situation of you have to, you know, perfectly walk that line and be perfectly zen to, okay, I've got a little bit of slack. Like, you know, I don't have to walk on this high beam over a cliff.
That's right. That's right.
So anyway.
I think, for what it's worth, I think Armada's better at that than anybody. All right, so we're going to throw to a little bit of a break. Just the tiniest baby break. But we'll be right back with more Losers Bracket here.
Stick around. Next up's going to be Wizzy versus Swedish Delight. We'll be right back.
Turn it down. Let's go over, guys. Let's go over a little bit of analysis of the top matches that we had there. Really good gameplay, man. I mean, I think a lot of you guys are probably new to the Melee scene. Really good gameplay there. What was interesting about that last match is that Johnny had it won. Johnny had it won, and he just made some flubs. He just missed some knees. He just like I think Scar said, like the Falcon kicked back, and Peach got the float and the nair and got him off. I mean, he had it. He had it right there. S2J was Johnny. That's the guy, the Falcon player, guys. Was very, very close. But good match to Armada. That's the thing about Armada. What makes Armada so good is that Armada, when you make a mistake, because you will make mistakes in Melee. It's not about if or maybe, it's you will. When you make mistakes, Armada will pounce on you. He will destroy you. He is like the guy. He's like Scyther. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll use Swords Dance, and he'll just double up his power as soon as he sees a weakness. You know, you're playing like a doubles battle in Pokemon. One Pokemon lowers the defense, and then Scyther uses Swords Dance. That is Armada. Armada is freaking Scyther, dude. And he will pounce on you and destroy you as soon as you show any moment of a weakness. So that's exactly what happened. Johnny just got rushed. But it was a good match, man. It was good. It was good. Very, very good. In terms of the Leffen versus the first one, I think it was like Leffen versus Hungry Box. Hungry Box came out like boom, just bam. Like, but Leffen just kind of calmed the storm and showed why Fox is better than Puff. It's not even like, look, I know Puff is very good because of Hungrybox, but Fox is a better character, and Leffen showed that Fox is better. Fox is better in neutral. Fox has more power. Fox is a better character than Puff. Jigglypuff, Hungrybox is the only real threat with Jigglypuff. The next is like what, King Abu or whatever his name is. Dude doesn't even make top 8s, which King Abu's really, or Prince Abu's really good, but he's not any. I mean, Hungrybox is the only one where we have multiple guys that can use Fox in the top 8. So very good stuff there from Leffen. And then Mango, Flubbers. So yeah, Mango flubbed against Plup, but still really good.
Oh, it's been a wild ride. It is still the AM hours here in the West Coast in Las Vegas.
Is it really? My God. If you're tuning in from the East Coast,
check.
I hope you had a good
don't
lunch.
like to be wrong.
If you're tuning from the West Coast,
10 minutes, dude. 10 minutes.
You didn't even need it. It's like, you know, it's
I
fine.
needed to. I would have stressed out about it for the rest of the
to.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, you guys would have
did.
noticed a decline in commentary. I was like, is this AM or PM Wizzy versus?
Well.
Is this AM Wizrobe or did we hit noon?
Did we hit noon? So
Wizrobe versus Swedish.
Wizrobe versus Swedish. This is a matchup. This is Sheik versus Captain Falcon, right? This is a matchup that historically and canonically is sort of considered in Sheik's favor. However, if there's one Falcon that I think does it better than anybody, it's Wizrobe for sure. Wizrobe's a flowchart god.
He is, yeah. Wizrobe is an optimizer, a refiner, a tweaker. Tweaking in the, not that there's a drug sense. It's not that one.
No, not that one.
Just like tinkering.
Tinkering. He's a tinkerer.
And
he's
I have it from
like
good authority that Swedish has told us that he's most super duper worried about Wizzy despite the matchup.
Yeah.
Because
the last time Swedish has beaten him, I think, was at 2015. I think it was Big House 5 in 2015.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Big House 2015.
Wizzy's definitely had the edge lately. Wizzy going for that dash back out of crouch tech chase. Wizzy is probably the best reaction tech chase out of pretty much anybody in the world. Like, Wizzy has said to you, right, Bobby, where he was like, I can't even really focus on making reads during my punish because my reaction tech chase requires so much focus that I can't think.
It's
I
his
need
mental
to just
stack.
His
RAM.
His RAM, exactly.
He has all his RAM dedicated. And like the concept of RAM actually is something that comes up in Street Fighter as well. When a player can get you so focused on the ground game that they'll jump and like you're not literally just not even considering that possibility because you've been so pulled into the ground game mindset.
Yep.
So yeah, Wizzy is very much, or at least this was the case many years ago. He gets pulled into his own world.
Yeah,
of perfect follow-ups.
But what a world it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Okay.
Yeah, empty jump by Wizzy, scouting for that get-up attack. It looks like that was a deliberate decision to be like, okay, what I can do is I can cover 3 out of the 4 options, but if he rolls in, I'm going to miss it, so whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Falcon and Sheik both have a lot of setups like that. Falcon's side B is basically that in a move.
One move, yeah.
It's just coded into a move.
I think even though it's EVO, I would have wave landed on the top platform, up smash. Swedish would have smash DI'd out of the first hit and killed me.
So, absolutely.
Good stuff, Wizzy, for kneeing.
for just kneeing.
I like it. Run up grab. Okay, I like that a lot. Swedish, I don't think was ready for that at all. And could have, if he was super sick, gotten a super low up air right there, but stopped him to grab the ledge. Okay, single hit jab and grab. I like that. Puts the late, good, strong hit up air on Swedish's shield, and I think he was spaced far enough. Yeah, you knew Swedish was going to go down. You knew he was going to go down, Wizzy. You could have hit L, but
he also knew he was going to be standing right there.
Yeah.
And he's just going to throw out a knee and close the stock out.
The reason why this matchup is generally considered to be bad is because, like,
Swedish just threw a full stock of needles into the ground and then tried to edge guard and ran off, put himself in an awkward spot, and then basically killed himself as Wizrobe headshot him. So,
This is stupid. Yeah.
And this is the guy that beat Armada
in
winners.
Yeah,
he beat Armada. He broke the streak. The last non-god to beat Armada since Silent Spectre in 2010.
This matchup is generally, I think, considered, good for Sheik. Especially when you're watching, there's a certain helplessness that Falcon kind of like has, or there's an appearance of helplessness when Sheik is able to completely zone him out and shut him down with her tilts.
And Swedish is not quite doing that.
No, yeah, and
not to his detriment, like Wizrob's not letting him do that, right? Like
right. Wizzy is
sick grab.
Just his approaches and his decisions. He's kind of making Swedish come to him, which, you know, in a sense, like I don't know if Swedish cannot. Falcon's so fast, and like if you
can't outdash against Falcon. That's one thing she cannot do. Like she can zone him out with moves. She can put normals in his face, but Wizzy is working his way around them so elegantly. And I gotta say, the other difference right now is the punish.
Yeah, Wizzy's punish is way better.
Wizzy's punish is just way better.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a stop. But like, you know, Sheik's edge guard on Falcon is usually all but a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, look at Wizzy just getting hit and like landing, rolling away. There he gets hit and he lands with an up air, like, you know, just like not really letting it. Oh, here we go. We got a knockdown.
Yup. Recovery opportunity, and Swedish leaning all the way back. Oh, but the back air doesn't quite connect. Stomp.
That one is Swedish's fault.
Yeah.
That one is 100% Swedish's fault.
100%.
That is a KO. What you do is what everybody else
That's
and
a
every
KO
other
and a half.
character does. You back air.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that crazy whatever he went for. Okay,
Well, he did falling back air instead of just like double jump back air.
Yeah.
All right, should be a yep.
Wow, Wizzy actually, I need to go watch what he did, but I think oftentimes with Falcon on this stage, you can try to stomp and it doesn't work because that platform will steal your jump. Yeah, you'll land on it accidentally, but it looked like he did a weird like timing and fastball timing. And was able to get that stomp out. That was actually very, very, very awesome. It's like a solution to an age-old problem.
Ooh, oh wow, he whips the knee there and he gets the grab on him anyway, and he catches him coming back to the stage. Swedish has to, like, he's killing Wizzy when he's off stage, but he could be doing a better job recovering. Like, he could make this a lot trickier for Wizrob. Sheik has tech now to recover that, like, Swedish doesn't seem to be doing. Like, he just, like, he missed the memo or something.
Dude, Wizzy making Swedish look like light work.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just going to say it.
He's the slide off on the platform. That was beautiful. Takes you all the way out of your hit stun. Look at that.
Wizzy
spacing there.
Look free.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He could have followed that up. That was a double knee.
Yeah, but you know, this
literally
does
not matter. Yeah,
it literally just doesn't matter. It's done.
Swedish still has his double jump, so I mean, it's not like super free. But yeah, at that point, when Sheik's forced to land on the stage, reverse knee is just going to do it.
The problem is that, like, Swedish didn't. There is, like, a way to sort of do a pseudo recovery mix up with the up B. That, like, so, like, Laudan just kind of brought that to the table at first. Plup has gotten pretty good at it.
Yeah.
And Swedish, like, it looks like he's just never seen another Sheik do that. Like, it looked like he recovered. Like, he was just like, well, I guess I gotta get back to the stage. He like upbeat and landed on the stage. Like, I guess I'm getting kneed. And like, he didn't do any of the tricky stuff. You got to at least test their execution. You know, I don't know. But I get that, like, you know, hey, Wizzy is like, when you're getting kind of slammed like that, it is hard to sort of pull it together. And
I mean, honestly, super beautiful play by Wizrob.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff the Swedish man getting there.
He's playing super sick, but big congratulations to Swedish Delight. I mean, he is our first player eliminated of the day.
Yep.
Wait, second, right? Johnny got eliminated.
Johnny
so
and
S2J and Swedish Delight. I don't know if S2J had, like, you know, obviously an incredible showing at 7th place, but I'm not sure if he had, like, a super huge wins. I'm really not sure.
Right.
But Swedish, I mean, had a hell of a Saturday.
Yeah, he had one heck of a Saturday.
Facing against, you know, somebody who admittedly is a nightmare matchup for him, and we really saw why. And Wizrob, obviously a super scary player, so cannot take anything away from Swedish. Super congratulations to him.
Yeah, absolutely congratulations to him.
But coming up next is an EVO Finals matchup.
And these guys just played last night. It's Mago versus Armada.
An EVO Final matchup.
Yeah, this is
happening here for 5th place.
5th place. Loser gets 5th. This was Grand Finals last year.
Loser of this will get
5th
place.
Armada beat him last year in Grand Finals. Armada beat him last night 3-1 in a show match.
But in a best of 3, says Mango.
Yes, says Mango. And he will. And he will.
Mango also said on Twitter moments ago, it's like I don't even want to win. Which, yeah, that's what it looked like when you played Plup.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, he's not saying that, like, I don't want to win. He's saying, like, oh, my God, I can't believe, you know, those SDs happened, right?
Yeah.
Just to be clear here,
just to be
Don't
clear.
want anyone saying, oh, Mango didn't want to win.
So Mango versus Armada, I'm looking at the TAPO stats that are just sent to me. In 2018, we've got a 1-0 record for Mango over Armada.
Smash Summit.
However,
Smash
in 2017, it was 7-2 for Armada.
Yeah.
But in 2016, it was 7-3 for
Mango.
Mango.
Yeah, no,
but
these
then in 2015, it was 7-2 for Armada, all the way back to 2014, where it was 7-6.
Yeah.
So, you know, it looks like, you know, their history, their all-time, Armada's up 27 sets to 21. From 2009 when they first met all the way up to 2014, they were neck and neck, and then we're trading blows in years.
Yeah.
If that pattern is to continue, then we would expect Mango to win today, but
I mean,
yeah,
we'll see.
We're in uncharted territory.
We're in
ladies
uncharted
and
territory for sure. Mango also, like, something that's kind of flipped the script on this particular matchup is Mango has recently defaulted to being a solo Falco main. He doesn't play any Fox in the matchup anymore. Yeah. He used to basically only play Armada with Fox. And he beat Armada. The one time they played in tournament this year, he did beat him at Smash Summit 6 in pools with Falco Peach. I don't think Armada is going to see. I don't think we're going to really see his Fox. I think Mango is just too good at that matchup, and Armada. Well, he doesn't have to Armada likes Peach Falco. The thing is, Mango has been practicing specifically against Peach on his stream a lot lately. Shout out to Kalamazoo. Where I basically every time I see Mango on his stream, he's net playing Kalamazoo, and Mango takes great pride in his floating matchup now. He says his floating matchup has gotten really good, so we'll see.
Well, it's going to be put to the test because, I mean, Wizzy Hungry Box is slated in the loser side, but it could be, for Mango, if he does want the 3-vo, it could be both Armada and Hungry Box.
Yeah.
Armada has been taken to the ropes more times in the past 2 days than I think I have seen, you know, over the course of multiple years.
Armada! You see that edge go?
Yeah, that was a classic. That was a classic Armada. Yeah. Oh. I like the Waveland off the platform.
Armada, no. He rolls up the ledge and he presses L to
probably shield.
Shield, yeah, but sometimes rolling to the ledge actually puts you off the stage like that. P-Test, I don't actually know the difference of when it does and when it doesn't.
It actually is always a heartbreaker though, because if you expect to be on the stage and you're not, it's not good in this game.
Yeah, actually air dodging off the stage is probably the number one thing that I think basically every Melee player, young and old, veteran or newcomer can relate to.
2 missed L cancels for Mango in the most recent 20 seconds or so. Is that a stitch? I'm actually not great at recognizing stitches.
That was not a stitch. He fights him up there, but it is not Yoshi's story and it is not Battlefield. FOD with a high enough ceiling. I actually still can't believe Armada survived that. That's crazy.
Forward smash?
He's not.
Wow.
The platform wasn't low enough. FOD platforms with extremely variable heights.
And I think that Mango probably freestyled that because I think he just felt that it would probably hit. I don't think that was labbed or anything.
No, I agree. And the feeling was just wrong. Sometimes intuition betrays you.
Especially with the...
Ooh,
Mango even waited a tick before throwing out the forward smash, but Armada held on to shield for that long.
Yeah, Mango double jumping back with the dare, and Armada just sniffs it out, letting him, saying, come to me. Please throw all those arrows at me. I will sit here and I will punish you when you're done.
And, you know, Mango, a community favorite. He's one of the truest heroes of Melee, and as a result, we've got a pretty quiet crowd here in Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Armada's just as much of a, well, not just as much, but he's a favorite in a lot of ways as well, right?
Yeah.
And I think that, seeing either one of these guys go out in 5th place is...
Totally. But there's Mango fanatics. There's people who turn the stream off when Mango loses.
Wow, what an edge guard from Armada. Yep. What recognition. What game sense to realize, I can actually edge hog him, and it's going to take some time. I have to drop all the way down. And you saw Armada kind of lean back in his chair as he was doing it I hope this works.
Yeah.
I think it should.
Armada
pretty sure it will, but...
These are the two players with the most EVO titles.
Yeah.
Mango and Armada, both with 2 wins apiece.
And they're both looking for that 3-vo.
Here they are
Stadium.
on Stadium.
This was the first set they ever played at Genesis 1 where Mango played him with Falco. In winners. Remember that?
I do.
He went back to Jigglypuff in losers, but the first set they ever played.
Ended.
That was game 5. It was close.
Armada actually went Fox versus Mango, and then he got ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Armada sniffs that out every day of the week.
All over it. Mango looking down to the ground a little bit, you know, looking for his center, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to calm himself.
Can he kill him off the top? Even with Pokemon Stadium's low ceiling, Armada does not die off the top.
He's getting stuck in his movement, to be honest. Like I'm seeing, yeah. Mango's just getting stuck. Not playing hot. He needs to get hot.
Yeah, he needs to get hot.
He's definitely
he's a hot or cold kind of guy. Oh,
that was a read. That was a read on Armada's movement. Oh, wiggles out, but I don't think that he was even ready for his own wiggle out. Yeah, it's gonna be
that's the easiest edge guard for Armada.
Was that a good recovery? I felt like that 4B, the first recovery attempt, was a bit forced by Mango. Like he didn't necessarily have to do it. Maybe there's some levels.
I mean, it's a mix-up, right? Like there's
grab.
And he DIs behind him. Oh, he gets out though. He was looking for that shine into shine off the top. The grass transformation is the stage to do it, but no dice. Armada not getting comboed.
Armada's pulling away with this. He grabs Mango out of it.
He grabs him out of the downer startup, which is wild.
Mango's just not finding anything.
Yeah, and Armada's just mashing that down smash, and it is working out.
It's almost like, you know, you don't always see the game plan perfectly, but it's almost like I don't even know how Mango's planning on getting in.
Right.
I just haven't seen it work.
Yeah, it does look like Armada's just one step ahead in terms of like not the preparation, but the game plan, I guess.
Yeah, it's like his neutral is okay. That's a stock.
Yeah, that's a stock.
Just like the neutral, yeah, Mango's not getting any openings, be it from grabs or from straight hits. So potentially Mango's last stock of EVO 2018 on Stadium. Falco Peach coming down with a back air, jumps over. Oh,
Armada
weaving around the down smashes. But yeah, Armada's just shielding all the pressure.
Mango doing all he can not to get down smash here. Like he is playing with fire. That down smash can be so devastating.
It's everywhere. Up to 59, no double jump.
Over.
And that was a pretty convincing 2-0.
Yeah.
Two champions face off and one falls. Mango at 5th.
Mango at 5th.
And Armada loses bracket Armada, man. And to be honest, I'm looking at both of these players and their body language. I don't see any smiles.
No.
I see no joy. Because this has become, you know, the same way that we talked about Leffen and Hungrybox, you know, a rivalry.
Yeah.
Some amount of malice,
well,
you know, that's gotten to a personal level.
Well, with Leffen and HBox, I think there's malice. I think with Mango and Armada, it's all love,
that's
right?
Where I was going.
That's where you're going?
That's where I was going.
Oh, okay.
Unlike them, you know, Mango and Armada, I think, have a respect for each other. They've shaped the game in a very real sense over the years.
Together.
The very first EVO, I'm getting nerd chills, you know. If you all don't know, the reason why we're here is because our community on the brink of disappearing came together around an EVO donation drive in 2013. We raised $94,000 to beat every other like small community who was trying to come back to EVO. And we won. So, you know, we took our game, which was entirely grassroots at the time, you know, no money behind us, no sponsored tournaments or anything. And we, through sheer force of will and passion, brought the community back to this stage. And in that tournament in 2013, Mango and Armada played, I think, again for 5th, I believe, or maybe it was for 3rd or something, or for 4th.
For 3rd and 4th, yeah.
And Mango won, and, you know, the two players embraced, and I remember Armada said something to the effect of, you know, good shit, pardon my French. You got this, but now you have to win. You know, you can't take my torch and lose. You can't bust her out. And Mango did win, and it's like one of those moments that I think pulled those two players together. And so anyway, they've been through thick and thin together, and I think it probably really sucks to just run into each other and have it kind of go out like that.
Yeah. I think that, like, they usually embrace when they know it was a good set. And
that was not a good set.
That was not necessarily a good set, yeah.
We're going to take a look at the bracket. Once again, Mango out at 5th. S2J and Swedish out at 7th.
That's right.
Next up is going to be two players who hail from Florida.
Wow.
Hungrybox versus Wizro.
I was wondering if this might happen. So, there's one player outside of the gods that has been doing very well against Hungrybox. Very, very well. And with a win, a straight-up tournament win over Hungrybox at Optic Arena is Wizrobe. And Hungrybox, if he wants to bring You know, he's the top seed at this tournament. He's rank 1 player right now, and if he wants to bring it to grand finals through losers, he's going to have to get through Wizrobe.
No two ways about it.
Yeah, and this is not easy. This is not easy for HBox. This is not who HBox wanted to run into.
Yeah, and in the write-up, so we recently had a what was the acronym for the top 50? It was something, I don't know. You can Google it. SSBM top 50 players 2018, MPG or something like that. In the write-up, it was even said that, you know, Wizzy is a top 10 player. His rivals or demons or, you know, good matchups are not what you would expect. He's one of the few players who is able to take sets off of Hungrybox, you know, outside of the super top.
Right.
And one of his hardest matchups is versus Mango. Who
Mango is actually his demon, which is like unlike, I guess, the rest of most of the other players, you know, in that 6 to 10 echelon, 7 to 10, and like 7 to 15 echelon, like right outside the gods.
Yep.
Most of those guys, like, you know, a lot of them have taken sets off Mango. Like Westballs has taken a lot of sets off Mango, you know, but they tend to struggle with other players like Armada, Hungrybox. But Wizzy, yeah, he's kind of got a different. Well, he's got a very different play style, and he plays a different character.
Absolutely.
And I think that also hailing from the same region as Hungrybox gives him a little bit of an edge because, you know, obviously not that they're playing together a lot, but I think that, you know, at least they have some history of meeting at tournaments and things like that, going to at least regionals in the same area.
Yeah, that's right. And according to my data, their most recent record is 3-2 with Hungrybox with the edge there, but 3-2, quite close. MomoCon very recently in May was actually as a 3-0 for Hungrybox, but let me look. We've got Optic Arena, Hungrybox winning in winners finals, but then Wizzy winning in grand finals.
In two sets, yeah.
We'll see.
So it's pretty back and forth, like, you know. And to be clear, I'm talking up Wizzy here because HBox is the favorite. At the end of the day, yeah, this is a good matchup for Wizzy, but the onus is still on him to prove he can do it.
That's right.
Against
That's absolutely
the number 1 player in the world.
Yeah, it by no means is Wizzy the favorite. He's just able to do it where very few are.
Right.
Oh,
right
double
now,
jumps into that forward air, and yeah, Wizzy pulling back, it's just not gonna work.
Oh my god, HBox making that more complicated than it needed to be, but at the same time, kind of made it look easy.
He's also rapping to himself right now. Hungrybox muttering some chants.
Yeah, some incantations.
Yeah.
Which he's done before.
Oh yeah.
Big House 3 against PB when he rapped, I think, something from Yeezus.
That's right. Yeah.
Black Skinhead,
moment that goes down in more or less infamy.
Yep.
But Wizzy's a funny guy, man. I feel like disturbed by almost nothing. You know, he's so happy to just be Wizzy.
and be Wizzy he shall.
Yeah. Whether you're smiling or crying, he's going to be Wizzy.
He's going to be Wizzy.
And there he is, moving and grooving, finding that up air, no conversion. But, you know, Wizzy, I love this about Wizzy. You know, we talked about kind of like Falcon has been typecast as a specific character with a specific play style, but Wizzy kind of challenged that.
He wanted that so bad. Yeah, Wizzy's
the player who can find an up air at 0 and take the 10% and move on. Where, you know, and the reason why I think that's so impressive is because in every other matchup, you know, like with Marth or Sheik, an up air will turn into something major. And so, you know, it's kind of drilled into your DNA if you want to win to go chase, you know, find that next hit. But yeah, Wizzy's, he has some discipline that very few Falcons really have. And Hungrybox opting for forward smash there instead of rest because can't punish it. And he's going to take the stock.
Yeah, he's going to take the stock and not lose his own stock, which he would have had he rested. Because Wizzy just comes back down and, you know, knees him, Falcon punches, forward smash.
Oh, Wizzy almost died there.
Yeah, he kind of did. Oh, okay. And he knees him, plays like 5 times.
Yeah, very strange that Hungrybox just jumped out and like didn't jump out with, well, I guess let's say like a forward air or an air.
I guess he didn't expect the next one.
I guess. I did. Yeah, but maybe that's my Falcon blood. Those are the things we have in common.
Yeah.
I mean, Wizzy.
Right.
Oh! Second hit in air only is awesome. You're definitely going to get another hit after that. Wizzy knows. Wizzy knows!
But no KO. Hungrybox's DI and his percent is just a little bit too low.
See, the thing that's sick about Wizzy is he approaches the matchup differently. Like, he's not looking for, you know, grab confirms.
Yeah.
And so I'm not, whereas with many other Falcons, I mean, I'm no exception. I'm most worried for myself. You know, it's like when Puff gets to this percent, it's like, how are you going to get him? How are you going to kill him? Like, you're not really going to find a down throw knee. Wizzy's going to find hits in other ways.
Yeah. One thing that I saw a lot of him do at Optic Arena that he's not really doing in this, like right now, is, yeah, okay, a lot of that.
To do it, right?
Yeah, the full jumps and the double jumps to like kind of coax out a Hungry Box aerial, and then he falls on top of him with a punish.
Yeah, Falcon, one of the few characters who like is able to, it's so interesting, like almost every character they have, like you can give them little numbers that represent, wow, Wizzy alive somehow, some way, but I like the idea. Didn't work that time. The Falcon kick, when he lands, it has a sort of, y'all have ever played Yoshi, like Yoshi, when he ground pounds, there's like a ground hitbox. Falcon gets that with Falcon kick, but
right.
It's only if you're like standing right next to where his snow lands. It's not that good.
But similarly to the ground pound in Yoshi games, like you're also stuck there for a little while, so.
Hungry Buck's thinking about something.
He is thinking about something.
Do you think he knows that the camera was on him, or is that
he
just...
100% knew the camera was on him.
That's the feeling that I get too. Every character in Melee, it's super interesting. They have different speeds and ability and mobility, like on the ground and horizontally in the air and vertically in the air.
Yeah. Jigglypuff
generally is like 100% air superiority over pretty much every character when it comes to like the diagonal, kind of like own the whole XY coordinate space. Very few characters can really like compete with her in a true diagonal kind of sense, but Falcon has the horizontal and vertical aerial mobility to, I think, be able to kind of do things that few other characters can.
Yeah, actually contest her, right?
Yeah, and that's what Wizzy was. He doesn't have the aerials for sure to like straight up win in that kind of fight, but he's able to outmaneuver in the air. And that's what I think, Toph, you were saying Wizzy did.
Ooh.
Wow, horrible DI.
Yeah, kind of.
Hungrybox to get hit by 2 up airs into a knee, but maybe he knew he was going to live anyway, and that's, I think, what matters most. You know, the percent's one thing, but, you know, Hungrybox living to fight another day with this stock.
Yeah, that's more important.
I guess if he DIs away, maybe he gets hit with a knee closer to the blast zone.
Right, and then, like, could
that
die.
Might be it. No.
Wow, yeah.
That's a heartbreaker for Falcon in my mind. Like, it's just, hard to get these clean hits on Puff, and
especially at the high percents. Like,
exactly.
You can't get the combos into the combo ender at the high percents anymore. So
it kind of feels like, the delicate balance of the game. Like, the thing that makes floaties so cool is that, they can recover, but if you hit them at high percent with a good move, that they just are going to die. It kind of feels like DI has made it so much harder. It's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Wizzy taking the first lead in this set.
That there was super risky, but, the fact that it hit, and I think Wizzy's doing a great job of choosing, I guess, he's fast falling at timings where I think he's keeping the hitboxes out for a little bit longer. Boom.
Oh, he tried. H-Box tried to go up. I actually
super
wonder.
Scary double jump for Wizzy.
I actually think H-Box tried to up air. I think he tried to read the double jump with an up air, and he got a forward air instead. There's Wizzy coming down above him with that up air, working his way in from above the way, manipulating his fastball. And that was scary. You never want to get knocked out next to Puff.
No, you don't, yeah.
But if you do, you at least better hit the tech, and Wizzy did. If you don't hit the tech, that's a rest every time. Jab reset, rest.
And I don't know if Wizzy made a read there or if that was a reaction, but it is like it's very difficult to get down throw knee because of a 50-50, where if Puff DIs in, it's just full jump knee. But if she DIs away, you kind of have to run towards her.
Yeah.
And so you kind of have to pick. And if you can, I think, theoretically react to it, but it's super duper tight. Very difficult.
Wizzy's like for sure one of the best Falcon, or like the best Falcon at doing it. I swear to God, he makes it look so much more doable than everyone else does. Yeah, like there.
At that moment, for some reason, I had an intuition that he was going to DI in, though. So I think Wizzy knew, too. Wizzy had the Falcon mind. The Sharingan.
The Sharingan. The blood.
The
Falcon blood. Oh! And no punish. He doesn't rest.
Yeah. Beautiful up air.
Yeah. Falcon, another one of the many characters that cannot grab Jigglypuff when she's crouching. Crouch just puts her, low profiles her under the grab.
Wizzy put himself in the corner.
Yeah, this is scary. And he tries to get that double jump. He fast falls a little early, comes down.
Yep.
Yeah, look at all that hit stun off the mirror, just like you talked about.
I think weak knee is also similarly quite good as far as hit stun's concerned.
Relative at least to how how little damage it does, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Landing with
back air?
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. Oh my! I hate when. I shouldn't complain, but Jigglypuff's grab goes so far sometimes. Oh my
long.
god!
Yeah, for how stubby her
what
arms
the
look,
heck?
She has a really big grab range.
Wizzy looked like he spaced it, but.
Oh, and he has no job.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hungrybox is going to be able to take this stop.
Yeah.
Props to Wizzy for being able to get the hard DI in while also trying to drift out. I actually think that's kind of hard to do, but it's just not going to matter. That edge guard is just too good. Like, Puff's offstage game is too strong and Falcons is too weak. He's got to do it on stage, but do it on stage he shall. He brings it to a last stop. Careful, Wizzy.
Yeah, careful, Wizzy. I love that he gets the up air again. He gets the up air, takes the damage, shields. Oh my. Oh my!
Oh no!
I don't think he can kill.
No, I don't think he can kill. Okay, yeah, I see what he went for. He wanted to maybe get a nipple spike.
And that would have done it.
I
think he was thinking, okay, will Falcon Punch kill? Probably not. Will forward smash kill? No, I don't. Oh!
And that might do it. No!
He needed a couple, honestly, 3 or 4 more percent, I think it would have been. Wow. All right, potentially Wizzy's last stock of EVO 2018, or we're going to go to a game 3. Wizzy!
Oh, he runs into the pound. He techs out, though. Not too bad. Up air. Hungrybox does not want to take much more damage because up air is going to start killing.
That was such a crazy knee that he threw out. It was so close.
Yeah.
Back air.
Back air. Weak back air.
No! He had that up air every day of the week.
I can't believe that didn't combo.
Wizzy was just too slow off the block.
With the back air?
Hungrybox is, well, actually, it might be crazy camera work, but Hungrybox's face.
I knew it. I called it again. He's got to finish it with the back air.
Taking the game 3. Wizzy closing it out.
Wizrobe, can he do it? Hungrybox out at 5th is a world that I almost don't believe exists.
We don't see it very often, I will tell you that right now. I remember Smash Summit 6, where HBox was tearing through losers, and because HBox was in the bracket, he was 3rd seed in his pool, I think, and he made it in the bracket in losers, and he tore through losers, but he had a 4th place finish to Armada.
Look at you,
and I mean, that was crazy.
By the way, Wizzy's looking at the camera for some reason. He's charming me deep in my heart, dude. I don't know what it is, but every time Wizzy's looking right at me at the camera, I'm just like, ooh, is Wizzy looking at me? Like, oh, I kind of like this. Wizzy, not a man who I've, generally found to be somebody who I've been, what's the word? It's like, he hasn't charmed me in the past, but for some reason, today in Las Vegas, in the PM, early in the PM, with a big win versus Hungrybox on FD, I'm feeling my man Wizrobe. But
people in the crowd really coming alive.
One of these two players.
Wizzy's going to be out. Wizzy's trying to ice the boy out right now.
Yeah,
Wizzy's
that's the Wizzy classic.
I didn't know he could do it to HBox. I didn't know he had the gumption to try it against HBox, but he's doing it. He's doing it.
If you want a Wizrobe win, I suggest that you take some deep breaths with him.
Yeah.
I love myself a good Captain Falcon player. I love an underdog story.
I love an underdog story.
This is Wizrobe, a top 10 player in the world, but certainly never, not really, not a top 5 versus
a top 1
versus the number 1, more or less undisputed in the world. We have an underdog story, ladies and gentlemen.
HBox going out here would be monumental.
And I see the cursor on Dreamland. Here we go, loading it up. Dreamland is a stage where, how do you feel about Dreamland, Toph? Wizzy is good here.
Yeah, Wizzy likes this. Kind of. I mean,
I think on paper it's definitely Hungrybox favored, but
HBox is what he wants is like a repeat of S2J versus Armada when they played on this level, right? Where Armada just didn't die.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. We saw you all saw that effect where the blast zones are so big on this level that you just live forever. And that's really good for characters that make it back to the stage 100% of the time if they don't die off the wall, which is Puff or Peach. That being said, Wizzy's playstyle, I think he really likes having this much room to run around. Look at how he's working the platform.
Seriously.
Look how he's coming in from above.
Like, it's going to make the neutral game hellish for Hungrybox, I think.
Yeah, it is.
So he
At
gets
least
a
we're seeing it right
debuff
now.
in neutral, but survivability for sure. Yeah, there's going to be some of those hits where, yeah.
And you may be asking, why doesn't survivability matter as much for Wizzy? Because if Wizzy's off stage, he's going to die anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no
Whoa, the
like,
Waveland! I don't think Wizzy even expected it. That's why he rolled in poorly. But Hungrybox didn't expect the unexpected. Therefore,
couldn't have put it better myself.
You guys follow? You're all
oh, the read!
DI'd in. DI'd in. That's a mistake.
That is a mistake. That could have been a trade, but he gets it. Wizzy makes that look easier than anyone else.
Wizzy made that look so free. I actually was like, he's probably good. I'm going to give him betting man. I would have taken 3-1 odds. He's missing. I would have lost.
Yep.
I'm not going to bet that way again.
Shutting
I'll
up
tell you that.
haters.
Oh,
yeah,
Wizzy!
you see, this is that full jump style. See the drift
He's
in
making
from above.
he's making Hungrybox roll, Toph. Hungrybox is on the ground in shield rolling.
Yep. He kind of has to. Puff doesn't have a great. Oh, that could have been. Okay, he smashed us out of the air, but he's
Wizzy is
no kill. And see, that's Dreamland, right? That's Dreamland.
And here's the thing about Wizzy, Toph.
Hit me.
Wizzy, as mentioned before, is happy to keep being Wizzy. Unlike, I think, S2J, who I think mind melted himself. I'm about to beat Armada. I do not expect to see anything like that from Wizrobe.
No, I don't think so either. But HBox right now, this is a big grab. He up-beats, but he makes it to the ledge. HBox could have killed him, right?
You know, I actually think that Wizzy's DI, he got hit and broke out of hit stun fast enough to basically instantly grab the ledge. Like, I think it was probably serendipity. I don't know if it was planned, but I don't see how Hungrybox was going to KO off that opening.
Right. He went for the bait,
grabbed
but
3 times and got him.
Wizzy got like stuck in his movement. He went for a sick bait.
He definitely did.
Shield grab, and
he definitely did.
That sucks.
He accomplished the hard part and messed up the easy part.
Yeah.
Now the thing that actually, you know what? I remember watching a Wizzy versus HBox, set before, and like what I noted was so cool about Wizzy's play is that, you really cannot edgeguard Puff, but Wizzy would.
He wants that rest. Oh, HBox is all over him right now. Does he get it?
There it is.
And now.
So it can. This is gonna be tough. Hungrybox pulled away with it, and this is definitely the Zangief style where as soon as HBox is getting in, Wizzy's like, it is difficult. Oh, Hungrybox!
He's trying to catch it. He knows it. Wizzy wants to jump. That's how Wizzy's been playing. Jumps.
Yeah.
Jump and come down. Jump and mix it up. HBox is trying to up-air him preemptively so he can't even...
Well, Wizzy missing these techs. Oh, man. 67%.
You see HBox like go down for air. Mm-hmm. He has to go back and get his jumps all back so he can continue the pressure.
Wizzy's getting hit too much.
Yeah, he really is. He doesn't have that much percent to play with. And he can't jump out of the corner. Look at HBox all over Wizzy's playstyle right now. He knows exactly what Wizzy wants, and he's not giving it to him.
But Wizzy, cool, calm, collected. Oh, man. That surprised me at how quickly Hungrybox... That's a stock for sure. 75%. Wow. He just got caught in the wrong spot. If Wizzy dies doing hex dashes, I'm going to scream. Toph.
Let's go.
Good roll. This is tense. Tense.
He's got to win neutral like 10 times.
Wizzy's got the stage.
Oh, the fair, and
he went too low. Great, beautiful tech. Living. That was a
Wizzy,
crazy
get back
stomp.
on stage, please.
Wizzy's freaking out. Wizzy's freaking out. He's freaking out.
Oh God, no.
He dropped that. HBox unable to punish. Where's the
freaking out.
Smash?
I'm freaking out. Somebody take me out. Where's Vish?
Where's Fendi, dude? Put Fendi
Yeah,
back
Fendi
in.
would be a professional in this moment.
He would.
Hungrybox, go taking the airspace. That's it.
From hell.
That's it.
That should do it. HBox doesn't miss those. One more. Hungrybox over Wizrobe.
From hell.
Oh my God. Beautiful play by Wizrobe. But Hungrybox.
The adaptation from Hungrybox to where he took a neutral game that was like confusing for him, where Wizzy brought this game plan to the table that was like, I know how your character likes to play, I know how you like to play. You like to back air, you like to keep me out, horizontally. and H-Box says, I'm going to get all the way in and then just up air like above you in this uncomfortable place.
Good games to
make
Wizzy.
you feel like you have no options. I did not see Hungrybox able to do that the last time they played, but today he came with a new game plan.
Yeah, when Hungrybox got in, he made it work.
He really did.
I gotta take deep breaths, dude. I need a paper bag. Somebody
And
have a
the
paper bag.
reward-
Hanzo Gonzo, you got a paper bag for
And
me?
the reward Hungrybox gets for that is he gets to play Armada for 5th and 4th. My God. So, we're going to go over to the other side of bracket to winners. Winners finals, Leffen versus Plup. But before that, we are going to take the tiniest of breaks.
And before that, I just want to say to Wizrobe, really inspired by your play. Love what you're showing us day in and day out.
Yeah.
This is a world where the best in the world who previously would set foot on stage, take a seat, would smack people around and move on to the next round. But in 2018, people are stepping up. Swedish Delight stepping up. S2J, Wizrobe.
Yep.
We've got a new world. We've got really strong
You're right back,
players,
guys.
and huge shout outs to all of them. Congratulations to them. But yeah, we're going to go to a quick break, and then we're going to check out Leffen Plup.
Leffen Plup. Leffen Plup.
Stick around. We'll be right back.
All right, guys. Good matches again from the. I don't think it was as good as the first batch, but still really good. Mango kind of went on a whimper, but Armada's. I mean, you guys were talking about, oh man, Mango's losing. What's wrong with it, dude? He freaking lost to Armada. Like, come on. Like, Armada's arguably the best player ever. So I mean, Mango's still good. It's just Armada was better today. Hungrybox was in a tight one with Wizzy, so that was interesting as well. But overall, I mean, good matches, not bad. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty here. Like, they're going by. I mean, this is the reason why people like Melee. It's fast. Look how fast this top, like this. Well, I mean, obviously because it's best of 3, so it's going by quicker. But I know best of 3's tough. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, I'm a football player, or I was a football player, and like Scar said, football's best of 1 in the playoffs. So just gotta do your best, So I like this candy. It's good, but it sticks to your teeth like crazy. But it's really good. I like Micah Knights more, but this is better. No. This isn't better than Micah Knights. This is good, but it sticks to your teeth. That's why I got this thing right here, so I can make sure it doesn't stick to my teeth. But anyway, it's good candy. I'm not eating anything. I'm getting Wingstop later tonight. I'm going out with a friend to get some Wingstop, so I don't want to eat any like heavy food or anything like that. So just had a little bit of candy. I gotta clean my house after the tournament. I gotta finish editing this video. Then I gotta clean my get that video up for you.
What is up with it? We're
House.
back with the
Go to
top
Wingstop.
4 players here at EVO 2018. We're going to go right into our winners finals between Plup and Leffen. Those two have played one time this year, Summit 6.
Summit 6 in pools, and Leffen won. Quite convincingly, I think.
That's
it was like a 3-1. Plup has been, this is an interesting rivalry for a few reasons. One, you know, there was sort of this narrative for a long time of like the 5 gods of Melee, right? Mango, Mewtwo, King Armada, Hungrybox,
yeah.
PPMD, a.k.a. Dr. PP, as he used to be known. And Leffen and Plup were sort of the two, you know, quote-unquote, like new gods that sort of entered that pantheon in more recent times. The two players that were able to rise up and like actually win majors and kind of solidify themselves within those ranks. So the fact that the two of them are in winners finals is interesting because, you know, 3 years ago this would have been unheard of.
That's actually, yeah.
2 years ago.
I love that, yeah, because these guys are the non-gods. And I like to use the phrase 5 gods of Melee the same way that the 5 Japanese gods of fighting games are honored throughout time. You know, regardless of changes in the meta and changes in the overall landscape of fighting games,
right,
those 5 players will forever be remembered as the 5 gods of fighting games. And for us, you know, I feel that we have our 5. Their legacies it cannot be challenged, no matter what happens from here on out. However, Plup and Leffen definitely, you know, those are the players who have made it a pop culture question.
Right.
Of, are there gods anymore? Are there 6 gods now? Maybe there's 7 gods? Is PPMD a god anymore? I don't like that discussion. I think it is very silly. Now you know what I think, but regardless, Plup Leffen.
Plup Leffen, baby.
Up throw up smash at very low %. I like it.
Yeah, a lot of, like, that's a kind of a mix-up situation where she can either double jump out or come down with an aerial to try to get out.
Mm-hmm.
And it, you know, it beats the aerial option, which a lot of Sheik's opt for, so.
Leffen's moving. Plup is moving too, but in the wrong direction.
Yeah, in the wrong direction.
That's so when you use laser to land there, it's actually like even less lag than empty land.
What it does is the laser, it kind of warps your legs, like your environment collision. So like, it puts them down a little bit, so you land earlier than you otherwise would.
So it's not a lag thing; it's that you literally frames sooner will land.
Right, exactly. It is a lag thing when compared to the Waveland, right? Because there's very little landing lag. Yeah, Leffen is on fire.
The way that he's like up throwing and just shielding under and like just kind of like perfectly up airing on with the craziest reactions. I think that he's been getting some personal training from my man Uncle Pone.
For my money, Leffen is like,
oh my!
For my money, Leffen has the fastest like game awareness. He recognizes situations basically faster than anybody, although all of the gods are very good at it.
Toph, right now the way Leffen's playing, I feel, I'm probably wrong, but I literally feel like he is going to win the next 5 games and be the EVO 2018 champion.
Like, yeah.
I literally feel that way. Just watching the precision with which he's playing, the confirms, the awareness, like...
Yeah. Plup has to do something right now.
Right now, yeah.
Plup like needs the ice mat. He needs a grab. He needs a long tech chase. He needs a big punish.
Hungrybox needs to start again. Hungrybox needs to start, you know, asking Leffen weird yes or no, strange questions in the back to get him out of this zone.
Yeah.
Hey, Leffen, would you rather have like? Would you rather fight a dog size or a horse size, you know, horse size duck or 100 duck sized horses? Leffen's like. Who are you talking to? No reason.
Yeah, no, nothing. Nothing in particular.
No reason.
And Plup with... Yeah, he gets 2 stocks off of Leffen playing super hot, but like I never felt like Plup had any real win in his sails. My God, Leffen actually bringing some new stuff to the table. That up throw up smash is something J-Man actually used to do a long time ago.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
That is a name I haven't.
Doesn't off the history books, my man.
Yeah, no, J-Man actually used to... J-Man versus Amsa at Pound 4 was the first time I ever saw that up throw up smash on Sheik. And Leffen's bringing it back.
Just for everybody who wants to learn Melee, like if you're...
This combo right now.
Just watch every single thing that Leffen's doing.
Yeah.
His spacing, the dash dance, the punish, the weights, the second level reads, like
Second level reads are so good.
Man, this guy is playing hot right now.
Yeah.
And this is not the mango hot that we see that always feels like this weird physical reaction where it's like a sun that, you know, is just, you can't even trust that it's stable. It's like if you blink, it's going to be gone. This feels like a controlled nuclear source of energy.
Yeah.
This is like green energy for the whole Melee planet right now. Is beautiful by Bluff, but look at Leffen, man.
And they both shield
Gets
drop.
the smash, yeah, got smash DI'd on, perfectly jumps.
Oh, no.
Leven's playing hot.
Yeah, he didn't get the conversion off of that wave shine, which is like the first thing he's really flubbed. But yeah, okay. Plup needs to kill him here, and he should.
This is the icing, right? This is the icing out. Like Plup needs, and maybe neither player will be iced out in this game, but you know, Plup's got to at least get it started and find ways to get it started more.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no! Yeah, Leffen makes him doubt his reactions with the really slight behind DI. Makes it so ambiguous. Do I have to turn around to get the regrab, or do I stay, you know, facing forwards? Plup just wasn't ready for it. Plup's usually pretty good about that.
Okay,
though.
that nair was the first thing that I saw Leffen do this whole time that was like really just not smart.
Plup. Yeah, and Plup though, like that's an easy back air, but going for the forward air there instead, like he kind of made that more difficult than he needed to, and he didn't get the kill. So ledge. Elegant short from Leffen. He converts into an up smash. Yeah.
He's back.
And Plup with no jump. Is that what I'm seeing? No. He gets down.
It looked like, and you know what, to be honest, like the biggest thing to, no.
He DI'd so poorly, he was trying to trip to the right. He got caught unaware.
The thing that did like slow Leffen down for a moment,
Oh, this is
yeah, I think. Okay, all right, quick KO, and all of a sudden,
like
last stock.
He tried to side B. I wonder why. Well, I was thinking maybe he could air dodge. Oh, he's still too slow. Plup is not hitting his tech chases. He got that one really good one, but this might be big for Leffen failing a shield drop. Getting iced out a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's got the other up air. Plup with no jump, but Leffen doesn't get up there fast enough.
Yeah.
That could have been a double up air situation. Leffen trying to sneak his way through this wall of pressure that Plup's putting up, but Plup's got a new lease on life.
Yeah. Oh, that dash attack. Oh my.
Oh, if he got the grab, that would have been big. Leffen wants to end the center, right? Leffen
force that grab.
This is 3 out of 5. I think it's 3 out of 5. Leffen wants to go up 2-0.
Yeah. There it is.
That might be it. Plup with no tech. Why was there no tech? Because he expected an up air. There's the up air.
I expected an up air too. Yeah. Yep.
For what it's worth. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That's the 5.
Man, Plup going down 2-0. A lot better showing from Plup that game 2 than that game 1, but you don't want to be down 2-0 against Fox.
No. It was, you know, honestly, it was as soon as Plup got the first tech chase, the first good grab, that I feel like Leffen stopped playing like legitimately perfectly. I heard Fox coming from the loudspeakers.
I did hear Fox. What does that mean? What does that tell you?
It tells me that there's going to be a character switch. Nope. Never mind. It was Leffen.
Yeah.
Back to Battlefield, I respect it.
The problem is there might be a character switch on the counter picks, because even if Plup takes this game, we got 2 games of Final Destination or Pokemon Stadium ahead of us, which is not what you want if you're a Plup fan.
Wow.
Jeez, Leffen's flowchart right now.
Wow.
Crazy on point. Doesn't get that back here. Plup able to forward his way back onto the level. Oh, spot dodges the grab attempt. Great awareness from Leffen. Throws him off the stage, looking for a back air. Plup weaves out of it.
Plup not, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I wonder if he DI'd away for the forward air, but I think with no jump in that situation, hard pressed to live.
Yeah. Leffen there looking for the up air.
Oh my word.
Plup is going to go to lose his finals.
I
It's not like
don't,
he's out if he loses this.
Yeah. Whether by intent or not, Leffen standing right where Plup's roll ended and just beautifully confirming with a wave shine up smash. Like,
oh, and he saves
Shorten!
He's side. Oh, and he catches Plup.
Leffen is saving everyone.
He's saving himself. He's saving Plup. He's like All Might.
Leffen is saying this is going to be a clean set, okay?
My hero, I am here.
Yeah, yep. This is definitely Leffen looking like young Midoriya.
This should be an easy kill. Oh, okay, backers one more time.
And the forward smash ready for the opposite attack.
Oh, yeah, no jump from Plup. That's going to do it.
Plup making little faces like, eh.
Yeah,
this is hard.
Because he's been missing these tech chases, and these are tech chases he usually hits. There, he gets the down smash.
I like the babysit a lot.
Yeah.
But
that was a great recovery from Leffen, though. A little slow. No, not like that. He grabs the ledge like a frame before Plump would have. He wins the race. And in speedrunning or in Melee, one frame can be everything. No, again! The same exact thing happens 2 stocks in a row. Plump unable to grab the ledge.
Fire.
Leffen playing super well. Plump having moments, but like...
yeah, it's... Okay, so that was a sick winners finals, but a quick 3-0, obviously, but I'm wondering at the moment, you know, I wonder, you know, Leffen just exploded out of the gate, and was Plump thrown off? Like, maybe that's what, maybe we just saw, because he really I didn't see the Plump.
Yeah, no.
Plump.
Plump.
The Plump Club owns literally everything, you know. There was a day,
me, Plump owns you.
There was a week, maybe even a month, where
Plump owned everything.
with this table would have been property of the Plump Club, and I didn't see that Plump.
Say that 7
but
times
it could have
fast.
just. That's what I was just doing my best. I'm really focused on. But I wonder if, you know, he was just thrown off balance by that insane game 1 and the first half of game 2. You know, it's hard to come back when you're getting tossed.
Yeah,
maybe
really
Plump was downloading some
I feel,
information, you know what I'm saying, for the next one.
That there's a tension in Melee where... To what?
Oh, yeah,
we got a replay. We got a replay.
We got a replay.
I'm throwing to it.
Elegant. Elegant, Bobby.
Oh, we got a pop-off. I love it. I had no clue that we were doing that, but we've got the technology here in Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas.
You see that? He did the Armada stop. He did the can I just do it? He goes like that, where he stomps and he goes like, That's the Armada, actually. Armada did that famously at Smash Summit a couple times.
Yeah, that scared people. That scared people.
The one Armada did at the house was like, okay.
Yeah, I heard that, you know, people were upset. We got pop-offs that are so sick that it's upsetting people. I mean, that's probably an accomplishment more than anything.
It probably is.
But
that one was more of a baby Swedish stomp. I'm going to call that the Swedish stomp.
Okay, I like it.
Thank you.
Melee has this, I'll call it a delicate balance. By the way, we're about to go into another grand finals that we've seen many, many times.
Yeah.
This is going to be loser semis. Back to 2 out of 3. Just so you know, it's not 3 out of 5. That's how we do here. Armada Hungry Box. But before we talk about that, Melee has a delicate balance of, you know, this is true of every game. There are just timings that the fastest timing requires that the player waits until, you know, the actionable frames. And what I feel is that when someone is playing the way that Leffen was playing, he's just playing so fast and so hot, it almost incepts a sense of...
Like distortion.
It distorts, yes, like in this crazy way. That's like what I feel the pressure is from the best players. Like, they're just moving so fast because they're hitting everything so perfectly that, like, I, as a player, and I know others who I've talked to, like, you feel like you need to speed up.
Like, for what it's worth, Plump has done that exact thing to Leffen before.
Right.
We're not, you know...
It's
not to write
space-time.
Plump often. Like, Plump literally does that often.
Oh, yeah, because Plump's one of the fastest players in the game.
And a set is a set, right? Like,
shout out to Fairy Tiger with the $5 donation. He says, "Go Sweden!"
But
go Sweden!
Leffen's got something else to say about it. But before that,
Hungry Box soaking in the crowd. Armada with the headset on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Fox Puff for the second time today. Oh my!
Yeah, and Armada. I mean, this is the last time these guys played. Armada lost a heartbreaking 3-2, but at Smash Summit, Armada beat him really, you know, pretty solidly. And I think Armada's up this year.
3-1 this year in 2018. Hungry Box won the last one, though, at Low Tier City.
Won the last set, but, like, it was close, for sure.
Yeah.
And,
but these guys have played so many times. They're actually 31-19 lifetime.
For Armada, right? I would imagine.
My guy didn't tell me, but I think so.
Yeah. I have to
Yeah. But there have been like
Armada's
this matchup.
Ground pressure right now.
Yeah, this matchup has had literal. You know, there are eras and kind of like championship reigns in the whole of Melee. This matchup, in and of itself, has had eras.
Yeah.
You know, this thing has evolved from you know, Peach Puff to Young Link Puff to a weird Ness counter pick to really, hard counter Young Link. That was
those are the dark
literally
areas.
the most questionable. I still have yet to talk to Hungrybox about this, but someday I want to ask him, like, okay, hey man, you had to beat a Young Link, and your answer was Ness, right?
But in any case, even within the Fox Puff
And then
side of things,
then the
they've had
Fox
so
started
many
coming out.
eras where they would adapt to each other and kind of develop new tech.
Yeah, it's an arms. This has been an arms race.
It's been an arms
and
race.
And even in the new, it's more of a staple. Fox Puff seems to be where it's netting out. There have been arms races within this matchup.
Yeah.
Boom. But Hungrybox pulling ahead.
Yeah, clean one-stock lead. Oh, look at that up there. He's so good at catching people coming off the platforms. He misses the rest. With the lead, it's not too painful, but still, that could have been the game if he hits the rest. And now it's like, Armada's got him at death percent. If he evens it up, we've got a match again. He could have up smashed him. Wow. Armada actually could have up smashed him there.
Well, regardless, Hungrybox dodging all those grab attempts, so he stays alive. Armada's definitely looking for it.
It's a semifinal.
Let's see how Hungrybox tries to get in, or if Armada's just content keeping him out, or if Armada's going to try to get in.
This is the best of 3.
My sense, bobbing and weaving is Armada.
Best of 5.
Yeah, but
beautiful grab, but yeah, and then
H-Box kind of laughing it off in the player cam. Oh, great weight from Hungrybox, throwing off the timing. He sees when Armada puts down that shield, because the problem is when you're shooting like that, you can't cover the side rolls. H-Box a little bit just on top of things right now.
Yeah, that's not, when I've seen Foxes beat Puff, the answer is not generally Fox forces the issue.
Yeah.
What Armada just did is, and I get what he's doing, right? He got in, he put the jab pressure on, and then he waited 2 or 3 beats, actually, and then up smashed. But Hungrybox didn't take the bait.
Yeah,
it looked like Hungrybox was going to wait a full half a second.
Yeah, there were 7 or 8 or 9 beats before Hungrybox was ready.
He was ready for something.
That might have been a turnaround jab.
It was turnaround jab for sure, but forward tilt comes out. Yeah. Turnaround jab is the game. Would up smash wouldn't have killed there, I guess.
Yeah, for what it's worth, this doesn't actually feel like H-Box firing on full cylinders. This also, Armada is late to these up throw up airs. He has been slow. He is actually doing the J-Man where he's J-Man in it and not getting up there fast enough. This is not H-Box getting out.
Check that video out.
Yeah,
that one was a hard. That was major beef.
Yeah, that was beef.
That was New England versus Tri-State back in the day. Yeah, and I mean, Armada has not, for sure, Armada has not lived like Armada this weekend.
No. Losers Armada. I don't know, man.
But he does have the characteristic heart of the champion, the fight to the death.
He really does.
Unrelenting spirit, and that's something that I think
defines him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think we're going to have to see that win the set in games 2 or 3 if Armada wants to take this.
That's right, yeah.
I think this game 1 might be just a little too late, Or he plays perfect for the next 50 seconds. We'll see.
We'll see.
Ooh, well, big back air.
That's how it starts.
You could always just never get hit, but I think it's over. Going into game 2.
An invincible Puff, imagine if Geef was invincible. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
He got in, and it's like, you're either going to grab or you're going to do something else, and you're not going to win them all. So that time, Hungrybox lands right in front of Armada. Armada shields and just gets grabbed. That's that. Pokemon Stadium, game 2. This is once more a 2 out of 3. Armada either wins here and we go to a game 3, or we've got our top 3 and Armada's out of here at 4th.
Armada at 4th. And that was the result he had at his first EVO 2013. Oh, so we'd be all the way back. Big damage,
Not quite it, yeah. Like 1 or 2% away.
Ooh, Armada maybe could have gotten a grab there. Wow, and he opts, he fares him off the stage, sets up for the edge guard, and he gets it.
Hungrybox chased him all the way off. Just opened him up. He opened him up, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's what Puff can do.
That could have maybe been an up air conversion, but like he landed on the edge of the platform and he might have needed more of a running start. And he doesn't run it up. Where Armada with the, like, his Fox is playing.
You don't like it.
How
Slow.
do I put this? This is the most like Fox secondary. He's making Fox secondary mistakes. He's playing like a Peach main.
Right.
He's just, the timings are the most simple things. Every, like net play Fox hits that up smash.
Right.
Every net play like gold or above Fox like knows the timing on up throw up air. It's like
I do think that's like the best way to put it. Secondary. He's looking like a secondary.
A secondary. Like he's playing like a top player. He's really good. Armada is still one of the best players in the world to do it, and he could take the turn, but he's making mistakes that a Fox main shouldn't make.
He's like not in a Fox state of mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's almost like that one time when Hugo was Mafia. And he just could not act like Town.
It is almost like that.
As much as he tried, his identity was Mafia as a curse of knowledge. He just could not act like Town. So Armada is just like he's got to convince himself that he's a Fox.
He's got to convince himself he's a Fox, dude.
That's the only way. Ask Hotbid. You got to convince yourself.
Where are the down times? Armada used to have the sickest down times to catch HBox coming down. He hasn't even been going for it.
I haven't seen. Yeah, and what I had said before.
He went for it once.
What I had said before about
wow, HBox's
in.
pressure is such that he can just land next to your shield and then walk away, and that's HBox pressure. His DI right now, oh my god,
dude! And Armada like struggling to KO somebody. How many times have you seen that? Like I said in the Armada S2J set. I feel like Armada's playstyle is kind of just like, I am going to master this. And that's, I think, why it's so weird to see Armada not playing in a masterful
He's not walking the tightrope.
He's not walking the tightrope.
He's trying to run. He's trying to run across it. You can't run across a tightrope.
Then again,
You're
this is Armada, and Armada was able to come back from the jaw. He clutched victory from literally his leg was in. I think he lost a leg in the jaws of defeat versus Mewtwo King.
Yeah.
But Hungrybox is not Mewtwo King. There is not a world where you're down 2 stocks to 1 versus Hungrybox and you just come alive and, Hungrybox is not there to ice you out.
Right.
You can be in the avatar state, but Hungrybox is like, you got to start and finish in that state.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you're Armada, if you're an Armada fan, he's got to make something happen.
Yeah, now's the moment to give him your energy. For sure. But I like the patience he's exhibited in that, the last 20 seconds or so. He's been, not forcing the issue on the stage transformation. Ooh.
Okay.
And this could be big. He gets the regrab and the up throw upper, but HBox actually smashed guys out the top. That would have been the turnaround Armada needed.
Yeah.
But the game feels, doable again, right? And the trade!
Yeah.
A brilliant trade, and Armada making it back. I actually don't know why he...
Yeah, that was very scary to 4B up there.
Side B, whatever.
Because you have more horizontal momentum before you side B than after, so it was just like... Yeah.
Big forward throw. Could easily be the stock. HBox's whole style of edge guard, and like Puff really makes it good. Like a good way to set up your kind of your MO as when you're edge guarding is like you stand there, thread the side B. Okay, he's out. And then essentially once they think they have to up, you go out there, and HBox is just basically doing that every time. He burns him.
Yeah. Fox has some control over the angle. Like on Stadium, you can't go too graded in.
Right.
Because you'll go under, but
More
I guess that
Battlefield.
Slight mix-up in timing, like had Hungrybox forward smashing too late. I kind of think that he could have forward smashed earlier, but maybe he was thinking about FD or whatever, because FD used way more control, way more flexible timings. Okay.
Oh, big up air, doesn't quite KO.
And even the light back air to kind of like to get the nick. Oh, here's the Armada, anti jump around off the stage tactic.
Yeah, anti-ledge stall. It's actually even harder to do right there because of there's a little lip on the stage transformation, so you can't even run all the way up to the ledge. Somehow, some way though, he actually finds that up smash with Hungrybox using most of his jumps, running out of air. He has to come back down, and Armada's waiting for him.
Armada with a slight lead now, and definitely playing more like he has a plan, I think.
Yeah, playing slower, playing more, confident and like calm.
but Hungrybox has gotten literally, I think, every single edge guard versus Armada. This is going to come down to like one hit from Hungrybox or
except for that burn.
Great play from Armada.
Yeah.
Armada is one touch away from 4th place. Let's see what he can do. Hungrybox is in. Oh, a pound!
Punish. Oh, he tries to
Forward air.
forward him on the platform. Good idea. But he gets to reverse it so it doesn't send him forward.
We're reset. Hungrybox is trying to get in. No punish on pound. Put a wave dash down.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Okay.
Puff is more drift than it looks.
I believe you.
People have been trying to punish Pound, reliably for
That is
years.
completely true.
It's going to be an up smash, dude. He's fishing. Armada's fishing for the up smash.
One hit, but he's not. Armada not committing enough to get opened up. But as soon as I think his crouch cancel is almost over, right?
Yeah.
And once he gets knocked down, that's the start of the Hungry Vortex. The place you don't want to be.
H-Bucks didn't turn around for the grab there. Oh
Knocked
my
down.
God. This grab, but this is a good place to be for Armada. That cliff is going to keep him safe, even if he gets arrested.
He ran across the stage and up smashed.
Oh,
he did it again.
That time it made sense. Oh, and he's trying.
Oh my
trying
God,
to do
he's
something,
fishing
trying to
for the
box him out.
smash.
Armada, yeah, like you said, he's
Heart rate up.
Historically good at these sort of situations, and I think if you're Armada, you probably wait. Oh my God, it's 79%, 79% to 79% going into the final minute of the match on Pokemon
Yeah, 54 seconds left. The clock is starting, and especially on Stadium, the clock's an issue.
Char, if we see a timeout, I'm going to lose my mind.
Prepare yourself, Toad.
I think he's playing for it. I think he's playing the timer.
Which one's he? There's two he's.
Armada.
There it is. Splash. Splash.
I knew he was going to get it.
I feel like right there, he threatens playing the timer like, hey, you got to get a hit, H-Box. There's only 30 seconds left. And just when, H-Box kind of is convinced, yeah, okay, Armada goes and gets the craziest, because, H-Box doesn't have to land there. He's got plenty of double jumps on deck. I mean, I guess double isn't the word there. Multiple aerial jumps on deck, right? He can just drift away, but, I mean, if he's drifting away for 5 more seconds, and Armada's got the lead.
Yeah.
So he comes down.
You might get lasered more, right? You're going to start losing ground on this new wind condition, this emergent wind condition.
That is a good way to put it. That is a good way to put it.
It just flowed from my brain.
And then Armada says, no, just kidding. The wind condition was the same thing all along. It was the up smash.
And here we are on Battlefield. So someone didn't want to go to Fountain, and
H-Box said, are you cool if I go back to Battlefield?
Yeah.
And H-Box said that, Armada said, yeah, okay, sure.
Cool. Let's do it. Here we go. Game 3. Now, this is the finals of EVO 2016.
Yep.
For 4th place at 2018. Uncharacteristic Armada before, but...
Oh my God. The confirm and the lack of DI away from H-Box.
Yeah.
Why don't you DI out there? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's exactly one way you can die.
It's probably a RAM thing.
I think you're right.
Oh my! Hungrybox has so much probably going on in his mind. He's such an insane player. It's so hard to know what he is doing. That it's probably he's not even thinking about the stuff that we're thinking about.
True, very true. That being said, I do think that H-Box should.
So this is it. Whoever wins
Well,
is
it should be one. It should just be instinct,
finals.
and two, I think H-Box is the best player at managing his mental stack, right?
You probably are correct. Yes.
Isn't he just?
So who knows? Maybe he's making a decision there.
Yeah, could be. He probably. Yeah, I mean, what are the odds that H-Box, the best player in the world, knows something that I don't? Right?
High.
Pretty high.
But then again,
we're
pretty smart, Toe. If I do say so myself.
Oh no, H-Box, don't DI away there. I didn't mean it there.
Yeah, that one was not good, Hungrybox. That was actually important. You should have managed that separately, I think, homie. All right, I'm convinced.
Can't cut the cheese any different, Bobby.
Pick it up here.
He's got to DI better if he wants to win Game 3 and not place 4th.
Nope.
Armada jumping away. And Armada playing awesome. Oh, he misses the tech, but H-Box gives him so much credit.
No,
he says, you're not a pool, you're not a dead play Fox, you're Armada, you're going to tech away. You're not going to miss this.
That was Armada DI'd in such a way that, you can feel it when you get to a high enough level. I could feel that was a very techable hit,
Yeah.
You expect Armada to tech it. So the fact that he didn't, I think, is that's a mix-up.
Yeah.
Oh, that shot! I can't believe that Hungrybox lived, but did he shine to beat approaching forward air or nair?
He did it. He comboed it directly into up smash. No jab reset situation.
All right.
That
one's a little bit too much.
I get it. and the momentum. Okay,
Yeah, the
HBox
momentum
missing
totally
By the
shifted.
way,
Yeah.
HBox missing the easiest edge guard.
That was the first edge guard that I think that he's
HBox
missed.
started the top 8 with that exact
These
edge guard on Leffen, and
trades!
he made it look free.
Yeah. The big stage, Toph. The big stage.
Is Clutchbox himself getting rattled?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, 2018, it's a new day, a new script, a new storyline, new players with new strengths and
This
new
is
weaknesses.
rough, guys. This is really
That's all
rough
I know
for
how to say.
Xbox.
We've grown up with these players.
We have.
But they done changed.
They done changed. They done changed. Oh,
I
not an
don't
up air, the up air.
understand that back air.
Yeah,
Did he miss the yellow stick?
strong back air. It could be. It could be.
Yellow
But,
stick went the wrong. Oh, run up jab, and Hungrybox just up smashes out his shield.
Pretty good reaction from HBox.
Yeah.
I really like that choice. Trying to bait. Oh! Down throw, turn around,
Dude,
down throw. I
honestly,
love that tech.
Hungrybox like 9
Down
times
throw
out of
to
10,
down tilt?
DI's
Let's
behind
go.
and does not tech. Like,
And
that's
Armada
not a
knows.
reaction from
Armada
Armada, right?
knows.
You cannot react that fast.
No. Fox
That-
down throw reaction tech chase is mostly a myth.
Yeah.
If they tech to the side, you can react. But
Especially with turn around and crouch and hit the A button. Like, that is not setting up for, like, a turn the other way and tech chase. That is just, like,
that is
I've seen this happen
set
so many
play.
times, and Hungrybox, for some reason, DI's behind it and doesn't
rough,
tech.
guys.
Yep.
It is techable. He might, yeah.
He
He's
fell
at
for
kill
one of the
percentage already.
well, not oldest actually. That's kind of a newer thing. Drill, don't do anything. Jump. Drill full jump is like
He's gonna fish for an up smash.
it's hot. It's like some relatively new stuff that's been really effective against characters like
Up
Puff,
throw, up
Mark,
air.
Sheik, and Armada is just
Hungrybox is on his last chance, Toph. This is Hungrybox's last chance. 78%. He is like a back air away from death. You know, he has to play perfectly.
does it. He's getting nicked. He's taking too much damage. This is like the wizard.
That's it. That's it. 3 stock. Okay, after, oh my word. What a roller coaster of momentum and of, control. Hungrybox in game 1 and Armada's just like, looking like he
Games,
wasn't
games.
prepared in game 1. Looked like the set was going to be a wrap, Hungrybox is just going to move on, business as usual. But, even in game 2, the first couple stocks of game 2, it looked very, very shaky for Armada. We were talking about him J-manning it, looking like a Fox secondary. And maybe
missing some stuff.
Maybe that message went through the morphopogenic field.
Yes.
Went right into Armada's
Right into his
soul,
brain.
and he was like, you know what?
Shades of the Leffen set. Scar. Shades of the Leffen set. Game 1, commanding for HBox, but something woke up. Maybe all it is for Armada was like what he's really only played Peach this tournament.
Yeah.
Does Armada just need that one game? Is that actually all it was? Does he just need the one game to warm up with Fox?
He needed a game and a half for sure.
Game and a half.
Perhaps.
Because after that game and a half, all of the complaints about him not looking like a Foxman went right out the window, and he went right back to looking like arguably the best Fox on the planet. Although Leffen and winner-sided grand finals might have something to say about that, but
yeah, we're gonna take a look at the record right now. Actually, we're gonna give everybody a nice
let's
recap.
take a look. 3 players left.
Only 3 left, and Hungrybox makes his exit at 4th place. Mango and Wizrobe at 5th. S2J Swedish Delight at 7th, and Mewtwo King out at 13th. Just bringing him up because he's one of the players who's conspicuously absent from one of those high top 8.
It's one of the guys you come to expect,
Leffen.
Yeah, Smash 4 is dead, guys. It's dead.
As he,
Nobody
bulldozed
that
over
has a
Plum,
brain is going to sit there and commit to Smash 4.
To me,
after
looked like
EVO. Nobody with the brain.
just too hot to handle today.
Yeah.
Leffen sitting in the winners bracket, and we see that losers finals is going to be Plup versus Armada. Who will
waste
duke
your
it
money
out
in time on Smash 4
for the right to sit
You're
next
an
to
idiot
Leffen
if you
for
do.
the
You're an
EVO
idiot.
title.
In my opinion,
Armada's still in it, right? We
Armada's
could
still in it.
We're either going to have a 3-vote or a new champion crowned.
Yeah.
And this is honestly, Armada pulling this out is, I think, the least likely timeline.
The way it's looked.
I mean, I'm happy to eat my words because it would be an incredible story.
Yeah,
it would really be like Armada channeling his inner Mango and like looking schlubby and pulling it back and
if
like
Armada wins this tournament through losers, like
all bets are off, right?
Well, I was gonna say like Mango's Pound 3 run might get dethroned. That's insane. Think about who he beat as early as Mewtwo King for 13th. And then every god. I don't want to paint a pic. I don't want to count my chickens before they lay eggs that hatch.
you would have a story that's in contention for the biggest losers run of all time.
Yeah.
And if Leffen,
if Leffen wins, that's history in the making. Leffen's never won. Focusing on both Super Smash Bros. Melee and Dragon Ball Fighters, which he didn't do so well in, and he kind of wanted to ask himself the question, can I make it work?
Yeah.
Can I play 2 games at the same time? And his performance in Melee this weekend, at least, is making it look like, a resounding yes.
Resounding.
Because
what would you say is Leffen's biggest
the 5 dog
win of all
just
time?
love the
Like, what's
looks
his
on the
biggest
bracket.
tournament win?
Go Armada.
Melee.
Yeah, man.
In
2
Melee?
sweets.
He has never won.
Get on my level, I think, because he beat. I mean, that was impressive because he beat Hungrybox, Mewtwo King, Armada, and Mango.
Yeah, so he has Leffen has the wins, right?
Yeah.
His resume is not to be questioned. However, it's not come together on a stage as big as this one, which arguably is the biggest stage in Melee.
Right.
Plub, on the other hand, he did win Big House, and he won Genesis.
And those are 2 huge tournaments,
really some of the biggest platforms and pedestals that you could be on. So this would be the first time for Big Lef, I think.
A major of this scale, yeah. Leffen, there was, I want to say it was 2015, where he had that streak of tournaments leading up to EVO, where he was just winning. Winning and winning.
They're about to start up. Sorry, guys, if you couldn't hear me very well because the commentary. But I thought you guys wanted to hear the commentary too. So, but yeah, once the matches start, of course, the commentary.
But in any case, Armada versus Plump right now, and
Zero doesn't owe a damn thing to the Smash
sort of dynamic too, because up until very recently, so for Plump, right, he was looking to be basically the next Leffen, the next guy to
The biggest problem with the Smash 4 community is just that there's a lot of immaturity. There's a lot of immaturity in lots of communities, but in Smash 4, because the age of the people that are running Smash 4 and the people that are in Smash 4 is so low, that's the reason why you have some issues. Like, you got a lot of kids that, that are in charge of things and that play, so it creates some situations where, like when you guys were telling me, like, oh, you should go to Smash tournaments, talk to people. I'm like, yeah, the average age of a Smash tournament is like 12 years old now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just older people don't fit in well with Smash 4's community, and Smash 4's younger community let older people know that they're old. And like, you're old after you're like 25 in Smash. Like, if you're older than 25 or 26, you're old, and like you're treated that way at times. Or I've seen it before. I've seen Ally being trashed for being old, and Larry Lur. I mean, people love Ally and Larry Lur, but I'm just saying, like, whereas in the Melee community, I mean, they make fun of like Hugo, but that's different. That's a completely different thing. So,
he's been going Fox, but
but yeah,
Plump will go back and forth between Sheik and the Ditto. I suspect that given that Plump went solo.
I mean, no, Smash 4 has a mature. There are mature guys in Smash 4. I mean, like I said, like Larry Lur's older a little bit. He's like 27. I mean, D1, he's in the Smash 4 community, but D1 started in Melee. I mean, but all the top players are all like under 20, like 2. Most of them are all under 22. And in the finals, it was I think Captain Zach is 16 years old and Lima is 17. So it's just a lot of immaturity.
These are things that we really don't see. We've been here with, like I said, we've been growing up with these players. We've seen them time and time again, and so there are just expectations that are created, and when they're subverted, right? When they don't play out the way that we're used to, it's just it's a big deal. It's news.
Yeah, it's history. It's history for sure.
It's history
in a game that probably has more history than any other game at EVO.
3 out of 5 from here on out, Toph.
Yeah. Ooh,
that means
no edge guard for you.
That means no stage bans. Wow, that's fast.
That's right.
That means no stage bans.
Nintendo didn't kill Project M.
There's no
money in
bit more test of consistency.
Yep.
Wow, that down tilt.
Okay.
I respect it.
Yeah, dude, Plump looks like he looks like he's here to work.
Oh, that back air. That's such a shut up, get off me back air.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Just nicks him with the nair, and just it's like such an instant read of movement, and putting a hitbox right where you want to be.
Yeah, Armada going a little too high.
Double jump. Hard to tech. Oh, but no follow up. Very yeah.
Yep.
I would have guessed that Plup would have guessed that Armada's just going to miss a tech. Maybe that was a case of lots of respect.
Could be. Oh, that down no, that's not going to work. That is not. That I don't
think so. He did turn around down smash, which almost makes me feel like he was thinking some scar jump.
You
All
wish.
right, that was better.
You wish.
That one was good enough. There are, I bet, situations where she could be start jumping first box, though. I bet.
No, absolutely.
Wall double slap. Dynasty. All over him.
Yep. Armada trying to catch him coming down. You're actually, just watching this, you're able to see the difference in style, by the way, between Armada and left and right.
Yeah,
the move choices, the way they position themselves, the way they do their follow-ups. Club with the lead for the first, what feels like the first time all top 8,
Yeah,
right?
first time in a while. Yeah.
And he wants to make this tech chase count, but he's still not hitting his tech chases. It's a hard reaction for sure. It is one of the hardest things to do in the game. It's simple but difficult. Oh, interesting choice there with Armada back airing and back off stage. Plup could have teched that. I really feel like the choice is to just wave shine up smash or even just charge it and up smash, but he gets the job done one way or the other. Plup has to up B now. Armada chasing him, baits him onto the platform, gets an up air launcher. Is he going to close out, or will Randall have something to say about it? No.
I think that was quite smart by Plup to just go for the stage.
The stage?
Not for Randall.
Randall adds that extra little thing to the mental stack, where it's like,
right. Yeah,
you might go for it.
And I think not going for it, it's like going for it is the...
Oh, Plup.
Yeah, be quiet. I hold my breath. One up throw up air where there it is.
Or just
Armada brought it back.
Bobby, while we have a moment between games, can I tell you about the dirtiest thing anyone's ever done to me?
Please.
Silent Spectre, man who beat Armada in 2009.
That's right.
Amazing legendary Falcon. We were playing a friendly one time. And I was edge guarding him on Yoshi's story, and Randall was there, and he goes, ooh, the cloud. And then he uppies onto the level.
Wow.
And I go and I try to edge guard the cloud, and I paused again. I'm like,
wow.
Jerk. I can't believe you said, ooh, the cloud.
He got you with the out of game.
The out of game mix up, dude.
That was the magician's sleight of hand.
There was. Plup should have done that. Maybe it doesn't work because of the sick Astro Gaming headsets.
Yeah,
but, you
probably.
Clean first off.
Here's what I will say, and please correct me if I'm wrong.
I would love to.
I don't like Plup's recovery. I feel that he is double jumping in like questionable spots. Like
Let me look
there's
out for
just
it.
strictly better, just double jump, grab the ledge, sweet spot stuff, and he's kind of like challenging with these from off stage kind of like fight back.
Right.
That stuff that, I know it's bad because it's what I do. Whenever I see top players do what I would do, I always think to myself, alarm bells.
Right.
Because it's basically, those are the classic baits that
It's
I
like-
don't
it's
have
like-
the discipline to, not go for.
Yeah.
But like versus Armada, yes, he's constantly, setting up baits, and he's going to punish you if you go for it.
Right.
So, I don't know. Like,
no jump.
see what I mean? Like that, what is
Oh,
this
no
forward
get a
air?
jump. Right. No, I agree.
It feels like Plup's just forcing it a little bit, where he's just so good. His game is to outmaneuver, to find hits from superior speed and positioning, And it feels like he's trying to force things.
I do also feel like you used a phrase earlier that I really like. I'm going to steal, which is level 2 reads.
Yeah, second level.
Second layer, second level reads. Like
match it pretty
Armada's been
easily,
doing a
in
lot
my
of that,
opinion.
where he'll bait him, make it look like he's going to jump on the ledge, then just jump onto the stage, and Plup hasn't really caught on to those situations.
Yep, mistech.
Yeah,
It's
but
hard
that
to hit.
down smash a little preemptive. Armada just slides to the ledge.
Oh, let it rip.
Yeah. Big grab for Armada. If Armada gets another up throw up air, that works for Sheik. Oh!
There's a
That shot
beautiful
spell was-
shine
yeah, it was
spell by
actually
Armada,
sick.
but and also like just what
Sounds
Plup
like
was,
everything.
Plup's awareness to do that up tilt was so dope.
Yeah.
Plup covered. It looked like everything there. He was positioned to react. Very beautiful.
Yep.
But still down in this game too.
And Armada's playstyle right
so
now
fast.
is overshoot. It's run in and do damage. He's
Yep, he just
Armada's
did it right
playing
there.
so aggressive. Right, he's gonna DI in probably. Oh, he DIs out. Okay.
Plup
Wow.
is so fast.
Run off up air into another up air. That was actually a crazy punish. I thought it would kill, but it doesn't.
It's kind of funny. It's Fox almost saying, "Hey, let me show you how to do that."
Let me show you. Yeah, let me show you
let me
who's up
show you.
there is better.
I like what you did there, but check it.
You can't beat Fox's up air unless you're Bowser. Bowser, the actual strongest up air in the game.
But he's definitely
just tacked
not
onto a-
comboing it from the ground
Tacked on a
to.
regrettable character. Yeah. He's definitely not doing the stuff Fox is doing. And we got a last stock. Plump's got the tech chase. Oh, and he misses
That's
the
it.
Plump. No, not like this. And Armada. Plump jump.
Oh, that's it. He hit. That was like a falling up air, right? He milked the hit stun.
Yeah.
Armada
But all
beautifully
Swede
used the hit
final.
stun, and I believe it is the third up air. He didn't do like the quickest possible up air. He did a late one. I think it was even second hit only.
Armada actually showed the world how to do that, for what it's worth. Like, Armada and falling up airs, like...
Guys, Nintendo didn't kill Project M. Quit arguing in the chat.
Up there.
One wonders if, you know,
Right
one wonders if he was watching his, you know, Bobby Scar videos thinking like, man, Scar really uses the delayed Falcon aerials.
I'm sure
I wonder if I could use...
Oh, no jump! No jump! Oh! And he baits him out of the level again! Plum!
Yeah, that was...
If you watched Armada's positioning real closely and you knew he was facing towards the ledge, away from the ledge, you would have known and realized, like, there was no way he could grab the ledge there. Just go to the ledge. It's fine. There was no way Armada could have gotten to the ledge. Plum's game sense is, like, just miscalibrated right now.
Yeah, he's just not looking like the
plub.
The plub. That's exactly right.
Big nair, but Armada's DI impeccable. Now, where are the kills, man? You gotta finish the stock. And at this rate, it's gonna be Swedish Grand Finals. Armada drops the Waveshine Punish, but he picks it right back up.
All right, so we've got two choices, Tove. We've got two choices. One, Armada left in Grand Finals. Two, Club reaches deep and finds the Club, the one that we know
and love,
you know,
and cherish,
lays dormant.
Yeah.
You know, in his fingers and mind and soul.
Yeah. The
Club is a player that can win this set, but he will need to be his best self.
Armada's running circles around him.
Yeah.
This stock, maybe next stock.
Okay,
like I said, man, see,
I think it's option one, dude.
The game sense.
I think it's option one. Yeah, no, totally.
The level, like, Club's been playing on the level 1. What is that grab? Like, yeah, it
maybe
could
rattle.
be a good idea, but like Armada has been going for the second layer, baits for the last 10 minutes, and he's not about to stop. It's just too little, too late. Oh,
yeah, he's iced out.
Yeah, this sucks.
He's iced out. He's not over it yet. Oh yeah, that's it. Wow.
Heartbreaking for
3-0. I mean, that was faster than some of the 2 out of 3 sets.
And I want to, I'm as big of a Plup fan
yeah,
as you're going to find. I don't like seeing Plup play like that.
Absolutely not. Yeah, Plup, honestly,
real quick, guys. Listen. I don't care if you guys can come, you guys can talk and whatever, but don't sit here and call me names, sit here and call me dumbass and stuff like this. It's my opinion on that. That's my opinion. There's not a fact that Nintendo killed anything, okay? If people want to play Project M and stream it, they can play Project M. Project M could have a huge underground following if they want to. There's no money in Project M, okay? There's no money in there. That's what ultimately killed it. There's no money in Project M, okay? So don't come to my chat talking real tough because you're not, okay? Jesus Christ, man. People chill out. It's just video games.
So good. He turned me into a fan
Panda Man. I mean,
just from his
dude,
play
relax,
style, which
dude.
is like difficult
Jesus.
to do when people, you know, have.
You're not tough. You're not slick. There's no need to sit there and call people names because we disagree on something.
Yeah, I'd
chill
love
out,
to say
man.
congratulations to Plup.
Get
I'm sure he
banned.
doesn't
Don't come
feel
to my
great
chat
about his third
again.
place finish, but you know.
How about you stop talking,
next,
tough guy?
You know, our finals are going to be the Swedish versus
Armada. Swedish Grand Finals for the first time in EVO. Before we do anything else, I also do want to say, I mean, we talked a lot about Plup right there, but like, props to Armada. Armada is on fire.
Yeah.
Armada's on fire. Levin is on fire, but like if Armada plays the way he played and Levin plays the way he played, we're going to have one hell of a
way or
Grand
the
Finals.
other, one hell of a Grand Finals. But before that,
real quick,
we're going to go to, I just got word.
Yeah, we just have a quick thank you video actually from Nintendo that we're just going to bring to you guys real quick.
So let's check it out.
Let's check it out, yeah.
Thank you video. Oh, what? There's a Smash Brothers Direct! August 8th!
The red Nintendo takeover.
Ooh.
Nintendo. We've got it.
What?
I just wanted to say, I know Etika is at EVO. Etika's probably somewhere in the stadium right now. And whoever's sitting around him, if you know Etika, he's like probably the most famous like React 2 guy. Yeah, but that was super awesome, Nintendo. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's a thank you from Nintendo to fans around the world.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate that exclusive.
Yeah, and happy
inside
again,
information.
By the way, happy birthday, Sakurai.
And in
Sakurai-san.
Yeah. And in celebration of what we've built together around a beloved Nintendo franchise, we are about to go into a grand finals that has 2 outcomes, right, that are going to be equally historic, I think.
Yeah.
The thing that it's almost funny, like let's imagine, you know what I love to do? I love to say, let's assume that we live in this world, and then let's assume that we live in the other
the timelines, the branching timelines.
We're going to go in one direction.
That's how you know Smash 4 is dead. Sorry, I got to talk over these guys real quick.
Armada wins.
Okay.
That's how you know Smash 4 is dead, guys. They announced this direct during Smash Melee, not Smash 4. They announced the direct during Smash Melee. Smash 4 is deader than dead. They announced it during Melee. I'm sorry.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Smash 4 is dead.
At the end of the day, you've got there's a Japanese saying, it's Mata Mata.
Well, there's Mata Mata, there's Hyakuden Hai.
It's like you're not there yet.
You're 100 years too early to challenge Armada.
There's that one. There's also like you've got more work to do.
Yeah, you got more
sort of thing. And that would mean a 3 vote for Armada. It would mean a legendary losers run. And it would mean, sadly for Leffen, yet another huge moment,
where he's the
huge
bridesmaid, not the bride.
Where he's the... I'm getting chills and also feel deeply wounded, on behalf of Leffen at the mere possibility.
Yeah.
And so that is why I hope that we live in the other world where Leffen, a man who has toiled and fought, and grown emotionally, personally, in the game,
spiritually,
cross-game, mentality-wise. I hope that he has what it takes to continue the fiery, explosive play that we saw early, just moments ago today, and can take it to Armada, a man who has been a rival to him for God knows how many years.
They're talking to each other in Swedish right now.
That's crazy.
You realize that they're on the stage talking to each other in Swedish right now.
That's crazy.
They said Swedish delight. We'll show you the real Swedish delight.
Come on, Swedish delight. Who do you think you are?
Who do you
would
think
be up
you
on this
are?
stage if you were a real Swedish delight.
Yeah. But hey, top 8's not bad.
And we're
Going
in.
right into it. We got Fox Dittos. Fox Ditto Grand Finals. Armada in the red. Leffen in the white. And this is, I mean, as soon as Leffen figured out that Peach matchup, man, Leffen became one of the few people that, like, Armada just doesn't even bother with it anymore. He goes straight to Fox. And when these guys play, let me tell you something. They go back and forth in sets, but within the context of a single set, for whatever reason, one usually destroys the other.
Yeah,
it's
they
never
have crazy one-sided games. Even games, right?
Even within the same tournament, one will obliterate the other winners and then get obliterated losers. It doesn't make any sense.
It's almost like who's just on that Yomi level, right? Who's just a step ahead or who's technically slightly faster.
Yeah.
It just it feels like it compounds.
Both of them a little slow on that edge guard right there. But Leffen picks up the first stock.
All right.
Leffen goes
Leffen up a set and a stop.
A set and a that's right. Yeah, no, the Otis is really on Armada right now. But the Armada edge guard. Armada really was the first.
Punched.
He does. I think Wispy actually made that a little more difficult too. Wispy repositioned Leffen so that he misspaced his up air a little bit. I'd have to go back and watch it, but I'm 90% sure that's what happened. Ooh, Armada looking for the up air, but he only gets the first hit. Leffen getting out of the pressure. He's got a knockdown. Armada techs, but Leffen reacts.
Oh, turn around up tilt.
Leffen's reactions right now are so on point.
Wow, I love that.
That is, in my book, that is the hardest edge guard to do that looks as easy as it does.
Yeah, if you get it. Wow.
Leffen
All right.
is playing.
And by the way,
like
Leffen in 2018 is up 5-2 versus Armada this year. All time, it's 40-24. So
40-24
it's a totally
for
different story
Armada,
for
probably,
Armada.
right? Yeah.
But this year has been the year of Leffen.
Yeah. Leffen actually, I think he's up in sets this year against everyone except HBox. And he beat HBox commandingly in winners, so
Shine
if you're a
down
Leffen
smash.
fan, yeah, it's pretty good by the corner. Even if they tech, if they don't tech.
Eminem shield, the spacing.
Shine?
Yeah,
he goes
I thought
for
Unbear was coming, but
goes for the combo.
Uh-oh, big damage.
This is big damage. This is really big. Oh, he gets
I love that nair. I wonder if that nair, like, Leffen just knew that it was either a tech chase situation or, I love the shielding, holding on, DIing in so he doesn't get pushed off.
Straight to the left. Oh, he does. Oh, the bang!
Oh, that was the big, that was the most, that was, oh
that
my
was the
God.
textbook mangle. And the nair into up smash and Armada
God. Leffen blasting off at a protractor measured angle, and then aerial drifting away and in around Armada's back air to end game 1.
Like an 8-0 thang.
Wow.
3 stocks.
Wow.
3 stocks.
Air control.
Yeah.
We have upgraded our machinery, you know, to a new class of, you know, like fighter jets.
Yeah.
The Rob 64 came around sometime in 2017 or whatever, and he's deploying these new jetpacks or whatever. Yeah. I love that. I'll always call him Rob 64, by the way, because that's the Star Fox game that I love.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Star Fox 64! Literally one of the best games ever.
It really is.
Anyway.
Well, you know, there's 2 Foxes in there. Oh no, Armada! Yeah. Armada, no, not like
You
this.
think he wanted to down it? Oh, Leffen.
Leffen will take it all the way to the bank and cash it. And spend that cash and put it all on black and come up big.
Leffen is honestly looking, and hey man, Armada, I'm not calling it. I'm not calling it. I just want you to know that I'm not calling it, but he's 2 games away.
Yep.
He's 2 games away, and the way that he's playing right now, that's the path we're going.
Bobby, that was a read. That up smash was a read. I know a read when I see one.
I believe you as much. Dude,
if he
Leffen is just on top of our. He just.
Leffen's the one that's kicking the other guy's butt.
How do you deal? Oh my God.
Leffen's default Fox, guys. The normal Fox colors. Leffen's the, or Armada's the orange.
Perfect power shield.
Fox.
He's just playing too good.
Spacing.
Right,
Armada gets an opening.
Where's the confirm?
Dude, he's got.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Fine.
Made it work.
Yeah, he did make it work.
But it was up throw back air, you know, compared to.
Up throw back air DIN, and it's like, you know.
I mean, look at this punish. It's just a different.
Leffen
number of hits.
Yeah. Actually, I'm getting like Nurchill like flashbacks because I remember when Silent Wolf beat Leffen at EVO 2015, sorry 14, and he told me he did that exact edgeguard bait to Leffen and it worked. And I saw Leffen do where he drifted high and did the falling back air on Armada, and just like how far Leffen has come from getting eliminated outside of top 8 in EVO 2014 to Silent Wolf, and now destroying Armada in Fox Dittos. Up throw.
But scoreboard says it's close. Oh, that was
well,
that
yeah.
one was weird.
Armada might need to switch to Peach if he loses
We're
this
going to
one.
need some Armada. Oh, the angle. The angle is just too good.
Shield drops. Yeah. No
Armada
jump.
doesn't touch the platform. Goes for that
Forward
angle,
smash.
but Leffen's ready for it. Oh, no. Leffen,
question mark?
Yeah.
Question mark?
I think we need to switch to Peach.
Leffen just did the left and left. That's a bad. He just did the lefts.
What's the lefts?
Like
Just when-
asterisk lefts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the
What's up, Gaming Squid? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming out to the stream.
Before he like matured as a person, and he
Question
just
mark,
thought everyone was beneath him.
Do you think that did Armada get battlefielded, or did he just?
He got battlefielded, and Leffen meant to back air. Leffen obviously meant to back air. Like, look, I say do it. Like, don't go out like this.
Yeah.
I say do it, especially FD, right?
Armada's doing it, but hey, man, we'll find out.
Yeah, look, if there's one guy that like knows this matchup like the back of his hand. Let's see. FD could be the most, because he gets to do this. He gets the chain grab, the death chain grab on Fox, and like, yeah, this is a counter. Hey. This is good. And this is what he needs to, is to ice him out. And the slow nature of that punish is really good for doing precisely
He definitely does need to ice him out. I mean, that is what it is. That's the current state of affairs. And hopefully, you know, Leffen's a champ, so, you know, whatever. Hopefully he can just take it as it comes. You know, you're up so much, you don't need to win this game.
Okay, Armada got out. Good smash.
Dude, he's moving. Leffen's just moving so fast.
Armada
I've actually been watching.
out of that.
I've been watching his wave dashes. Leffen's.
He's Nesmod got it out
Like,
of his soul, dude.
Every wave dash I have seen from Leffen is like perfectly timed and perfectly
perfect distance.
Yeah.
The punish, the whiff punish on a lagless move.
Oh my word.
Oh God.
Like
Jesus.
down, dude. When I say
Leffen,
lagless,
calm
I don't
down.
know, but like that is a very, very difficult forward air to punish on reaction. I heard someone in the chat say 3-0. I don't know, man.
It's possible, but
it is possible,
look at,
but
dude. Yeah. Leffen.
Every hit.
The man who's been clawing his way to the top
into the corner
for years.
He's wanted this for so long. The angle? Okay, he doesn't get the the really tight angle to the ledge there. It's really hard to hit. Armada going for a shield grab, facing the wrong way. What is Armada doing? He's falling apart at the seams. Are we going to get it? Okay, went for the Shine Edge guard, didn't quite get it.
But to this point...
Leffen looking for a roll or something, he doesn't bite. Dash, down smash not connecting.
Okay, Armada, as how do I put it? Like, as shaky as he's looked, he has not fallen to anyone all weekend. He's come to this point multiple times.
Yeah.
Versus the best players, period, in the world. Yet we are still playing more melee. This is Armada's last stock. Will he come alive, or is Leffen too powerful?
The next moments are going to tell us everything.
That's right.
Leffen gets one more bit. Wave the perfect ledge dash into up tilt. He gets two. Armada's able to nair out of it. Leffen goes to the ledge, and Armada gives him it.
That would have, oh my God. That would have been it.
Oh my God. If he hits that soft nair, anything will lead into an up smash right now, Bobby.
72% dope. Okay, there's the edge guard. Last stocks. 72%.
Last stock.
Where's he going? He's running too slow.
Chain grab. You got to get the chain grabs here.
Armada has no shield. Armada has
that's done. It's over.
Absolutely tearing through everyone today, Toph.
Leffen was a man
EVO
possessed.
2018 Super Smash Bros. Melee champion. Hello, Ben. Oh my God. Seriously, Leffen, a man who's, really the tale of the anti-hero. That he is the Venom, in the Spider-Man series, where he starts out as the villain, the symbiote suit.
Yep.
Has a change of heart. Eddie Brock ends up being an unlikely ally.
Cool guy.
To help us take on existential threats and save the world.
Right.
That is the story of Leffen, and that is the feeling and emotion that he is soaking up right now. Finally. He is the hero of the story. Finally. It ends with Leffen on top.
He's wanted this for so long.
Years of struggle.
So long.
EVO champ.
And familiar faces and situations, where it just has slipped through his fingertips like grains of sand. But finally it has form, and it's going to look like an EVO trophy.
Oh my God.
One of the most prized possessions for any melee fighter.
By the way, what a way to do it. 2-1 over
like John Elway right now.
Yeah, drops the first game, and that was the last game he would drop.
Won a couple Super Bowls, but lost a lot too.
With a clean 3-0 over Plup.
Looking like Donovan McNabb right now. Nah, I'm joking. Donovan McNabb's never won a Super Bowl.
But I gotta say that
Armada is really good.
Game 1 versus Plup, Bobby Scar had a premonition.
You did.
Armada should have won. Armada got blasted. Armada should have won.
Premonition that was.
What are you talking about?
Leffen today was unquestionably the best player in the world and the best player in the room.
Just saying. Sometimes people say, hey, Bobby Scar, I don't think that you know much about the game. You're out of touch. I don't think that you're actually that good as a player.
So.
Fendi, 5-2, clean. Leffen called it early on. Just saying. Didn't drop a game.
Are you really putting Leffen's top 8 victory in EVO?
I am just putting it into a broader context for the viewers.
That's
just
right.
to make a broader point. This is a discussion I've been having with the people for years.
They know. They all know. Wow.
Leffen.
Armada.
Plup. Hungry Box.
Hungry Box.
Mango and Wizzy.
Wizrobe.
S2J, Swedish Delight.
Swedish Delight.
The 8 best players in Super Smash Bros. Melee this weekend in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. We're going to check out the awards with the players on the stage. Bobby Scar.
Toph. Signing out.
Love you guys.
But asking for a character in Smash Brothers is not the same as port begging.
Melee Top 8.
You talking about people asking for a character that Nintendo already owns. That's not port begging.
Also in 7th place, S2J. In 5th place, you know him, it's Mango. Also in 5th, give it up for Wizrobe. In 4th place, make some noise for Hungry Box. In 3rd place, we got Plum. In 2nd place, Armada. And in 1st, make some noise for the new EVO Smash World Champion, Leopard. Give it up for all the competitors.
All right, guys. I'm gonna talk about what happened, then we'll talk about the direct that's going down. Then we'll talk about the direct that's going down on Wednesday. So here's the news, guys. Before we talk, I'll give you guys a little bit of a recap of what happened for those who aren't into Smash and kind of why this is important. But let's talk about what you guys probably want to talk about just a little bit. I'll take some questions and I'll take some stuff from the chat in just a bit. So hold on to your questions. I'll take them in just a bit. Let me just recap some news. So there will be a Smash Brothers Direct on August 8th. That is this Wednesday, early in the morning for West Coasters. If you're on the West Coast, it's 7 a.m. So it's before you go to work. If you're on the East Coast, tough luck. You're probably at work. So you got to sneak out to the bathroom or take the day off. I don't know. You know, like you need to make some time. That's 10 o'clock Eastern time, 7 p.m. West Coast time. Let me get the times for everybody. Now, okay, well, let me just make sure. Yeah, 7 a.m. PT for the West Coast, okay? That's 10 a.m. Eastern. So then it's also 11 p.m. JST, so Japan, 4 p.m. CEST, and 3 p.m. BST. That covers everything. I will repeat, August 8th, Wednesday for most people, and that is 7 a.m. PT, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. JST, that's Japan, 4 p.m. CEST, and 3 p.m. BST. So pretty much the same day for everyone. Pretty much the same day for everyone because they wanted to make it super early. That's why. So everybody across the world will be able to watch it and not be like technically asleep. because it's really late for Japan as well. So yeah, so there's that, guys. I will be live streaming it. If you guys want to know, I will be live streaming it on the channel. I will. So we'll have a pre-show, predictions and all that. I'll be having videos on it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. There'll be multiple videos leading up into it to remind people, let people know times and everything. So excuse me. So look forward to that. I'll probably put out a video tonight and tomorrow morning on it. So you'll probably see at least 6 videos on Smash, or at least 3 to 4, 3 videos minimum to 6 videos before we actually do this, just so we can talk about lots of different stuff. So yeah, look forward to that. That is this Wednesday, guys, 7 a.m. PT. Look up your times, because that's the earliest it starts is PT. So look up your times. Look up your times, guys. Okay. All right. So another thing here. Let's get into what happened with EVO. So at EVO, Big Left was the champion of EVO this year. EVO. That was good. Leffen was playing on fire. He was very motivated. He kind of got bopped in Dragon Ball Fighters. Leffen, for those who don't know, he's sponsored by TSM and by Red Bull. He's one of the premier esports players. He's definitely one of the best Smash players in the world, hands down. But he's a very good gamer. Let's just not even outside of Smash. The guy is very good at Overwatch. The guy is very good at Dragon Ball Fighters, and he played Smash 4 for just a little bit at the beginning. I think he was a Diddy or a Sheik main or something like that. So the guy knows how to play video games in general. He has a very big passion. He's young. I think he's like 22, 21. He's from Swedish. Sweden and is it Japanese or China? I know he's mixed with something. Not that it matters. I just want to give you guys a little bit more background on Leffen. So I know he's not only Swedish. He's mixed with something else, but I don't like. Asian? Some type of Asian, I think. Yeah, some type of Asian. So yeah. Yeah, really good. His backstory, just like they were saying, he was the villain. He was the bad guy of Smash Melee. People, because he did crazy things. He did crazy antics. He would treat people like crap. He got banned from Smash Melee for a year. He got a full ban for a year, but he's kind of turned into like Scar said, like the Venom. Like at first he's the enemy, but now people do like him in general. And he's a part of like the community and everything. So yeah, like it's great. It's great to see Leffen win. That's his first EVO title. Leffen is very good, but he doesn't win a lot of majors. He usually gets to the finals or he gets to the top 3, but he doesn't win a lot of majors. He'll win the second level ones and stuff. So that was a huge victory for Leffen. Very good to see him. Very good to see Leffen do well in this here. Armada did play great, but I mean, in a Fox Ditto, I mean, I don't like I've said before, Leffen probably has the sickest Fox, the most, it's like a mix between Optimal and Mango's kind of level of nutty at times. So I mean, I think that's kind of where Leffen is. Leffen is more towards Optimal than Mango nutty, but still very, very, very creative. I mean, you can see the differences between Armada, which is Armada's more basic and Optimal because he's not really a main Fox main, he's a Peach main. Whereas Leffen's pretty much a throughout Fox main. So you kind of saw the difference there. Leffen went nutty on him, and Leffen wasn't going to be denied that championship. So yeah, it was good. It was good to see. It was very, very good to see Leffen win. Very good to see Leffen win. So yeah, I'll take some comments if you guys have any questions or anything. Let me know. Tag me at Player Essence. I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about anything. So let me know. Optimal, yeah, Optimal / nutty. Leffen is an Optimal / nutty Fox. It's that's the best way for me to describe him because he'll do combos that like he'll style on you. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll style on you like Mango, but then again he'll do things optimal like Armada. So he's a blend between the two, and that doesn't always win you championships. Sometimes just being the optimal guy wins, or sometimes just being the craziest, nuttiest dude wins. But it gets you consistent. It gets you consistent, and it gives you a chance every time. And Leffen, through winners, was not going to be denied this time. Like, there was no way he was losing Armada in winners. He just skunked him. So, favorite set. Favorite set was probably... I mean, this one wasn't very eventful, guys. There wasn't anything that was great, but I think who was Armada's first set? The first set that Armada had was pretty good. I forgot who we played again, though. In the losers. It was good. Have I seen the leaked roster? Yeah, I've seen the leaked roster, but I'm not really caring about that right now, to be honest, dude. Not really caring about that. So, what game is next after Melee? I'm not gonna be streaming it, guys. So, I don't know what game is next, to be honest. Is it Fighters? I'm not really sure because Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear already went. So I think, is it Fighters? I'm not really sure. What did I think about the Smash 4 Grand Finals? I talked about this. It was a disgrace. Yeah, I'm not gonna go more than that because out of respect for Captain Zach and Lima, I'm not gonna bash kids because these are little kids. They look like little kids and they act like little kids. So these are definitely kids. So I'm not gonna bash them. But it was a bad way for Smash 4 to go out. You know, it wasn't a good way for Smash 4 to go out. That game is dead. I wouldn't stick my head into a Smash 4 tournament after that. No, just go home, stream, build your own brand up. You know, connect with your viewers. If you're a Smash 4 professional or if you're a competitive Smash 4 player, it's a waste of time to even worry about traveling to a tournament and spending your money. After that display, I wouldn't even waste my, unless it's just for fun, or it's like a local, you know, go to a local, have some fun. But I wouldn't spend any big money. I don't know how many tournaments are between now and Ultimate, but I wouldn't spend a dime on a big tournament. After that display of, nah, can't. Left and one. Do I think Spyro and Crash will be an Ultimate? No. Mono Tono, I already know that Smash Direct is announced. I've already talked about that. Do I have any characters that I want for Ultimate? Chrono would be good, but that'd be good. To be honest, I just want the game. I'm a competitive Smash player. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what character is in there or not. I mean, it does matter because obviously characters, but like, you know, I'm looking to just play and fight and have fun.
Ladies
I'm
and
not really
gentlemen,
looking like
please
I don't.
welcome Soul
you know,
Calibur 6 producer Okubo-san.
Whatever, you know. All right, so I'm gonna turn that off. Will this stream be on your channel? What stream? Oh, you mean this? What happened? Yeah, it'll be on the channel. Yeah, you guys will be able to watch the replay. It'll be up, but it's gonna take a while to process because it's gonna be this video's been going on for 3 hours and 30 minutes at this point, so it's gonna take a while to process. So you might see it in about an hour or so after I get off of live stream here. Left and one. Link plays gaming. Left and one. yeah, Double Bayo is nothing but hype. I meant just not Double Bayo as in the characters. I know maybe you're joking, but I'm not hating on Bayo. What I'm saying is that what they did, if for those who don't know, in the Smash 4 final at EVO, the two Bayonetta players literally were just charging and holding B for like 2 minutes and something seconds. And one of the EVO staff actually had to go up on stage and tell them, you guys have to play. Now, they did that because they were being trolled by the audience. They were being harassed by the audience, which is true. But at the same time, as a professional and as you know, as a competitor, because professional as in like they make money playing the game, that's what I mean by that. You can't do that on that stage because it makes your game look like a mockery. I've never seen an EVO staff member have to go out and tell the people, you guys have to fight. Like I've never seen that in all my years of watching Melee since 2013, since it came back, since watching the old school Melee tournaments, since watching Smash 4, since watching, you know, Guilty Gear and Street Fighter back in the day with EVO. I've never seen a staff member had to come out and say, you guys have to play. And, you know, there wasn't a ton of people watching, but there's still 45,000 people watching. And that is what it just makes it look bad, guys. Like I said, it's not about hating Bayo or what they got, like the type of trolling that these two kids were under, because I get it. But like I said, that's why I said to me the game is super dead. It's after that, it's super dead. Nobody, like, why? Like, if you're a sponsor, you're like, okay, if you're a sponsor and you sponsored that event and you put ads during that Smash 4, you're like, what the hell, man? Like, you know, like, like, if you're a sponsor, you're like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, so do I see any sponsors going up to them and saying, hey, let's run some, let me give you some money for ads after that? No way, man. Like, I ain't giving, I mean, if I was a sponsor, I'd be like, I ain't giving you guys crap. I'm going to go to Dragon Ball. I'm going to go to Melee. I'm going to go to somewhere else. But that was a problem. That, not the two kids, not, I mean, they make mistakes. Like I said, I'm trying to keep the kids out of it. I'm just saying what happened was a problem. That was a problem. What happened? That was a problem. So yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Tekken 7, dude. If you want to find out the Tekken 7 schedules, go to the actual official EVO page on Twitch, and you can find out Tekken 7. I just told you guys what had happened, Spinjutsu Kid. You had two Bayonetta players, and they went on this. They were in the finals, and they held down B and charged up, and just basically didn't play. They didn't play for like 2 minutes, and one of the EVO staff had to go up there and tell them to start playing. I don't know how this is confusing. They literally were holding down B with Bayonetta and charging her foot guns. And they didn't play. They were laughing and joking the whole time while charging B. And one of the EVO staff had to go up there and tell them to play. It's simple. They were being trolled by the audience. The audience was booing them. The audience doesn't like Bayonetta, so they decided to do that to get back at them. You know, so that's essentially what happened. You know, Wizrobe's run was very solid. Wizrobe is the model of consistency. Model of consistency. Well, yeah, there was 3 Bayonetta mains in winners, so there was 3 Bayonetta mains in the winners on the winners side. That is over. That's a bit much. Bit much. There could be an online beta, yeah. Nintendo's had online betas for lots of other games, so there definitely could be an online beta for Smash Ultimate, yeah. The crowd was toxic. I agree, the crowd was toxic. But, I mean, you know, that's the TO's problem. I mean, Bayonetta, you know, probably, I mean, the game was dead anyway, guys. I mean, once Bayonetta kind of came in, and then like things kind of went down from there. And then like I said, a lot of the top players in Smash 4 have emotional problems, you know, or retired. Like a lot of them have like issues and stuff like that. So I mean, because they're kids, they're kids, and kids aren't supposed to be on a type of pressure and this type of thing. Then kids have to deal with social media now. Kids have to deal with all sorts of stuff that I didn't have to grow up, like I didn't have to deal with growing up. And I can only imagine the pressure that some of these kids are under. They're not growing up in a normal type of thing. I don't think it's necessarily, like I said, it's great that they're so good and they can play, but I think a lot of these guys that play Smash 4, these kids, they need to take a step back. They need to, you know, be more like normal, like, you know, go find a date, you know, go worry about school more, go be a kid. You know what I'm saying? More so than trying to be a professional Smash Brothers player. And maybe graduate college, or maybe get to college then play on your spare time. But a lot of these kids take it so seriously and take social media so seriously, it messes with their head. And I think they don't grow up normally. So I think that's the biggest problem facing Smash 4 is the kids playing, like, because they see the other players making money and, you know, doing streams and they don't grow up normally. You know, you're supposed to, you know, some of these kids, they pull themselves out of high school. They're homeschooled now, you know. I mean, I don't think that's the right way to do it. But that's just my opinion. I think that if you want to be a professional player, I think you should play when you get opportunity, but you should go to school. You should be a normal student. You know, you should worry about the things that normal students worry about. You should do all that, and then, you know, you get to college, and if you want to play more, okay, graduate from college and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Graduate from college, or, you know, graduate high school normally and then go from there. A lot of these kids, they're spending all their money on traveling to tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what you're supposed to be spending your money on. You're supposed to be spending your money on, like, you know, get a car, you know, like take a girl out, you know, like, you're not supposed to, like, you know, I just don't think that a lot of these kids are under so much pressure And it's completely different from the pressure of playing like football, you know, or playing like a sport. It's esports and football is completely different because I didn't have to pay a dime out of my pocket for football, you know. I had to pay nothing. And a lot of these sponsors, they don't provide enough, outside of Nairo and a couple of the top players, they don't provide enough money for these kids to travel everywhere. So a lot of the time, it's out of their own pocketbook or it's their parents' money. So I think that's what's affecting Smash 4 more so than like Melee. I think guys that play Melee, they've got better sponsors that pay for more things. They're more sound in their life. They're older. A lot of them have side jobs, you know, or actual jobs as well. A lot of them have more dedicated streams and make money through that way. A lot of them are just more intelligent and more mature developed in terms of the top Smash players, Smash 4 versus Melee. So I would hope that, you know, when Smash Ultimate comes out, that these kids understand that Smash Ultimate competing isn't everything. Go home, have a stream, invite your friends over, play. You can make money that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, and like, don't be so obsessed with the rankings. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, go to your tournaments, but don't be so obsessed. Don't go on social media and look at every single thing. Just go to your stream, play your stream, get subs, do stuff that way, and just relax. That's what I would want from Captain Zach and from Lima and these kids that are playing. Build up your streams and relax. These kids need to relax and be kids, you know, because they're under a lot of pressure and they're under a lot of harassment. I mean, there's no need for a 15 and 16-year-old to be getting death threats. You know, I mean, people calling Zach names and all this stuff like that. That's ridiculous. You know, that's ridiculous. So yeah. But anyway, those are my thoughts on that, guys. Yeah, I mean, yeah, H-Town Boy says it right. I'll read a couple comments here. It says, people think gaming is life, family, and work must come first. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm not particularly talking about Nairo more so than anything, guys. Nairo is a different case. Nairo has a top-tier sponsor, and Nairo has a huge stream. So, but even Nairo gets nervous and gets worried when he's at tournaments because his stream he's losing revenue. No, he is. He's losing revenue because he spends money to go to tournaments and it's, you know, and he could be streaming and getting subs. And a lot of times when Nairo loses, he loses a bunch of subs. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, that's the reason why Nairo traveled a lot less this year than he's done in previous years because he's starting to realize, you know, that he can't, you know, tournaments aren't the be-all, end-all. And look at Zero. I was watching Zero's stream, who used to be the best Smash 4 competitor. He's like, and they asked him, how do you feel about, you know, Melee, or sorry, how do you feel about Smash 4? Like, do you miss it? Like, do you miss going to EVO this year? He said, hell no. This man Zero was streaming. He was streaming video games before. He was streaming like Super Mario Odyssey 2. Zero, and look at Zero now. I mean, he has 1,700 subs, you know? He has a bunch of followers on Twitch. Like I said, I think Zero's making way more money now than he did when he was a competitor. You've got to think, I mean, Zero's got a really good-looking girlfriend that he's living with. I mean, go play video games with a bunch of dudes and win $800 for first place, or stay home, stream, get subs, and hang out with your great-looking girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, hang out with your beautiful girlfriend. If I'm Zero, I'm taking that option. I'm taking streaming, staying at home, relaxing, not being under the pressure of tournaments, and kicking it with my girl, than going and traveling all over the country and fighting for prize pools of $1,000. I mean, that's just my opinion, you know? That's just my opinion. Envious? Oh no, your boy's not. I'm not envious. I'm complimenting him on that. I mean, look, listen, guys. I mean, I stream. I do the same thing Zero does. The only difference is that I'm more of a YouTuber than anything. I mean, I'm at home. I mean, people ask me, why don't you travel more and play, OJ? Like, because I went to a couple tournaments at the beginning of Smash 4. I'm like, well, it's better for me to stay home and be with my family, you know what I'm saying, and relax and make videos for you guys and stream for you guys than to go traveling around to tournaments all day, because I know I'm not going to win. And even if I do win, I win a couple $100, that's not good enough for me. So, I mean, I can stay home and bring out more content to you guys. So, I mean, no smoke or no jealousy. I'm proud of Zero. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. Your boy's doing the same thing. I'm at home chilling here. I have, you know, I mean, I don't have a dedicated girlfriend or anything, but, you know, talking to a few different people here and there. So talking to a few, talking to one or two, talking to one. You know, so you know your boy's living the dream right now. So you know. Will you be competing in Smash? I'll be competing in Smash Ultimate, but very rarely, guys. Like I'll you know, very rarely. I'm not bashing anybody. There's nobody that I'm bashing. There's nobody that I'm bashing. I'm not bashing a single person, guys. Shout outs to Velvet with the dollar donation. I haven't bashed a single person this whole time. I have not bashed a single I've shown sympathy towards the Smash 4 players, guys. Lima and Captain Zach. I've said that there shouldn't be, like, there's absolutely no bashing going on. Like, what have I said that's bashed anybody here? What have I said I've praised Nairo for, you know, for talking about it, doing his stream more. I've praised, you know, there's no bashing going on here. There's no bashing. Have I played The Lost Child? I have not played The Lost Child yet, Ms. Velvet. I have not played it yet. It's too stressful to play at these tournaments. Yeah, it's too stressful. I agree. Shout out to the new subscribers, man. I haven't praised Esam. I like Esam, dude. But here's the thing. Esam's smart because Esam moved from Florida to, I think, like Oklahoma, and Esam started up a YouTube. Esam started streaming more. He started playing games like with MVD and all that. So, I mean, like, Esam's smart, man. He's a smart guy. But Esam's always known that because Esam was one of the innovators with Smash 4 in terms of building up a YouTube. Esam has a great YouTube channel. Esam has a great personality. He has a lot of Twitter followers. So, Esam's one of the best in knowing that Smash 4 in terms of competing is not the be-all, end-all. And I think Esam handles that, one of the best out of the top players. He never gets too down because he knows, well, I'm going to go home and make money on YouTube. I'm going to go home and stream and make money. So that's really competing and winning. It's about that, but it's also about living and, you know, being able to provide for yourself. So, I mean, you need to make money to sustain yourself, you know, and competing isn't everything because even if you do win, how much will you be paid? You're not going to, I mean, I've seen Esam probably make more money off of YouTube videos than he has at winning first place at tournaments. Like, you can probably make more money off of a couple YouTube videos that will take you a few hours than traveling to 3-day tournaments. You know, I mean, Esam's YouTube channel gets pretty good views. So when you're looking at it in that respect, I think Esam gets it, and MVD's starting to get it too. Although MVD had a great, a great tournament, I think MVD's starting to get it too. MVD should be out there more. He should be streaming more, which he's doing. He should be out there because he has a great personality. He's a big old dude, long curly hair. He should be streaming more too. He should be building up his YouTube channel too. So a lot of these top players are starting to get it. You know, it's the kids that don't get it as much. It's the younger guys that don't get it as much. So. They'll eventually learn. You do got to make a name for yourself, but you can't be all in just competing. You can't be all in. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't put all your all your eggs in one basket. You got to make a name for yourself. Don't get me wrong, but Nairo, MVD, Captain Zach, all of these guys have already made names for themselves. What I'm trying to say is that you can't spend all of your money and time traveling and training and not building up your own personal brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, Zero's explained this more so than anybody. Nairo's explained this. Nairo's explained this as well. Guys, you can't sit here going to every single tournament and expecting to win and be a professional Smash Brothers player and have that sustain you. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to. And like I said, Zero's probably making way more money now than he did as a competitor, in my opinion, when it comes to things. So, and not only that, but Hungrybox went back to the workforce. Did you guys know that? Hungrybox is no longer a full-time gamer. Hungrybox went back to work. He went back to work. So even he understands that. He's like, well, you know, I'm the best player in Melee. I make a lot of money off of Melee, but you know what? I think I'm going to go back to work. You know, I think I'm going to go back to my job. So, I mean, you know, what else? What else can you say? So, there you go. Dank Meme Center is just putting that just so people know, so they don't keep on asking me about it. But yeah. Yeah, it's not John Shepard. Streaming and being a content creator is more sustainable than a professional gamer. and of course having a normal job and being a content creator. If you can do both, that's the most sustainable. If you can do both, which someday, you know, maybe I'll do that, maybe not, I don't know. But if you can do both of those, you'll be good. You'll be good. All right, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give some last shout outs to everybody who donated and who subscribed. So shout outs to Fairy Tiger once again for the $5 donation. Thank you. Shout outs to Lathan Marks as well. Gaming Squid, Gambler, Dimitri, Emmanuel, Anai, Mario Ferreira, Salad Butt, Malcolm Baker, Mr. Game & Watch, Bob Evans, Velvet once again for the $1 donation, and Spear Chuck Darky as well for the Twitch follow. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate all of the subscriptions and the donations. We had a pretty good day today. Thank you. Before I go, we do have just to let you guys know, we do have a Premium Player Essence t-shirts. We just got that in. If you want to check out my merch store, I'm going to go ahead and link that as well, so you guys can check those out if you're interested at all. Helps support the channel, and you guys get a cool t-shirt as well. So check that out if you get the opportunity. So I will be back with more content. Remember, guys, the direct is August 8th at 7 p.m. PT, 7 a.m. PT. That is 10 a.m. Eastern time, and I'll look forward to me streaming that. But I'll have multiple videos. I'm pretty much done with the video here, so I'm going to upload a video here, and you guys will get that. And this live stream, if you want to watch it again, it will be up tonight as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that, and we will see you guys for the next one. Peace.